Hello, my friends, and welcome to another episode of Curse of the Black Mountain. My name is Robert Ek, and I'm going to be your Dungeon Master. I hope you had a very good time, because we are going to have a very good time. In the previous episode, our adventurers are in the city of the capital city called New Radai, who is the capital city of the Tabaxi Isle of Yijo. And they are here to help Julia's or Blinky's mentor, Siren, once again in a heist to get him out. They have been here for quite some time. They have some help getting here. They have a guide called Mizan, who has helped them going through here in the capital, but also trying to find their way into this new culture of theirs. They met Kitty, who is the archmage in these lands, the person who is the lore master of their magics, and they talked a little bit about what rights and what they could do to help Siren with, but in order to get any more conclusion of what is actually going to happen, they also met with Lauma, which is the closest advisor to the conqueror, to the leader of these lands as well. And the leader of these lands are ill. Many of them telling everybody that he is on his deathbed. So Lauma is more like the voice of the conqueror, and is very close to the conqueror. And they talked with Lauma, and Lauma was more of like, well, there are traditions to be upheld, but he gave the adventurers the ability to go down and meet Siren. So they did. They met with Siren in the dungeons. He was very smirky, very careless of that you actually were here, and it's more like he was planning that they were here, and he knew that they would come here. And there was some odd hints from Lauma. Maybe all of this could be prevented, like the rituals, because they are two twins. So when there are two twins, they are acting like one soul. And according to the Tabaxi rule, one can only be the conqueror, or they have to rule together. But Siren don't want to rule, and his sister wants to rule by herself. So there's different rights, but Lauma was more like, if you guys could end it, this would be more swiftly. But the adventurers thought about it, thought a little bit, but didn't do it. Instead, they met up with Siren's sister and the whole council for a little small dinner. They talked a little bit about the current circumstances, and Siren's sister was very understandable, but she was also bound to these traditions that Siren had to make a choice. But they also noticed that they could also now talk with the spymaster of these lands, called Niz. And he wanted to meet them in his chamber after this dinner. And it is approximately around the late It was during now the ending of the dinner, so the adventurers had the choice to go to Nis if they want to, or if they want to do something else beforehand. So we are still in the fortress of the capital. So we will go in there. But before that, cast. You know, I flare it up every time, you know?
This time it just sounded like you had a tummy ache.
Yeah.
I have. Because I'm so happy to play role-playing games.
Feels like it was 2-3 weeks ago we played.
2 years ago.
Yeah.
It's been 84 years.
I would bet another lifetime for Julia, but you know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's like I'm
today we're
whiplashed.
going to roleplay heavy, so it's going to be much social stuff for Blinky. No, we will see.
I'm just gonna listen to the fat cat Nis and hope that he is very uninterested in talking.
Regardless,
Wow.
let's return. So it is at the ending of the dinner. Most of the court of the people that have been around in the for a very late snack, they're starting to like move away, very briskly away. Sarisa, Siren's sister, is still there a little bit longer and talking to the other court members. So Nis wants to meet with you in his chamber, and you
And that's
can...
still in the fortress, we think.
They are still in the fortress, and you have... She has more that I didn't told you last time. The guards will show you to his chamber when you are ready to go there. You are not allowed to, prounce around in the fortress, but you can definitely talk with the people that still are here. And those people that are still here, there is Sarisa, and it is Lauma, the advisor. It is Kitty. Yeah, it's those three. Niz has wandered away, hunted the other warrior that's called Mori. So
that should turn into a cat and blend in.
yes. But it is up to you. What do you want to do?
I think we were going towards Nis chamber last time.
Yeah, but it's
I
more
mean,
like...
he said he wanted us to follow him. We didn't really make an active move.
You didn't make an active choice. It's more like if you
No.
wanted to talk with anybody else in the court before you go to Nis.
Blinky?
It's up to you.
It's
How
up
you
to
feeling?
Blinky.
I guess it wouldn't hurt to talk to this guy if we can get a 5th or 11th option to get Siren out of whatever this is.
And this is still what you want?
I don't know. I'm still thinking. Maybe it was a bad idea to come here.
Why?
Feels like there's a list of things we could do that could benefit the group, and instead we're here helping this ungrateful little shit.
Because we thought he was dying and he's important to you.
Yeah,
That makes it important to us.
yeah, but
And we are where we're supposed to be.
It's very warm here.
that it
Yes.
is. Very humid.
Which is kind of weird considering that most of these creatures have fur.
Right.
I
Are
haven't
you
thought of that.
moist on your legs, Vidal?
I'm always moist.
Yes. Take a DM inspiration for that shit.
No!
bringing that Hulk reference to it. I'm always moist. Love it. I love it.
Okay. I was thinking though, since he's not really dying.
Oh yeah, the other master Findu is also here. One of the
right.
monk, this naked cat,
His prodigy.
his progeny. Yeah.
I
It was only
thinking
Nis
since-
and Mori that left, right?
Yes.
Since he's not dying, maybe we could find out when, if there's like a time limit, how long before he's gonna die. Because then maybe we could do something that is more important right now and just think about it. And come back. Yeah.
We could just ask his sister? No?
I guess. Okay. Hello.
Do you walk over to her? You walk over, and it's very weird, Blinky, to see such an exact copy of Siren.
Yeah.
It's almost the same height. It's small differences in her appearance, but it's definitely like the most general, like it is a spit image of copy of Siren.
She was more whiter though, right?
He's more whiter, yes,
Yeah.
but the feature, the smirk, it's more like when you met Siren for the first time. It's kind of
God.
more like, you identify the charm. This person has maintained the childish nature and the charms still. As
Not
she
a
turns,
psychopath, maybe.
maybe not. But she turns around and I'm sorry. Hello.
I think instinctively Blinky would get like a weird stance,
Mm-hmm.
kind of like a little bit.
But I think the most peculiar thing is that she's very soft expression. It's not like, staring at you with this intent of maybe I will hit you with malice or maybe I will hug you. It's more like
It's so calculating. I am probing your souls there.
exactly. But it's so soft. It's more like genuine calmness.
Can you please describe how a stare is when it's like, I'm either gonna hit you or hug you?
It's more like
That's what it is.
Good to know.
Always think someone is flirting.
so when you
and
see
then
me
you
do
get
that,
punched.
I'm maybe gonna hit you or regardless. She is. I'm sorry. Yes. Was it something else you wanted?
It's a strange question, maybe, but is there a time limit to when your brother might get or not get offed?
You see that as you're talking about this, she glances around in the room a little bit and go, he has the time of his life and he will decide soon.
Is soon like 2 days, 5 days? Less?
It is very hard. It's written in the spirit realm. It is
As in
very.
a
It is
physical
very.
thing you can find out, or
It
is
is. It is questions that are not mine to answer.
Can I
I
ask
think
a
you-
spirit?
You could ask my brother. It is. I really want him to answer. But until he does not answer, I cannot do much. But I know that people have the same interests as you. To know.
Yeah, mine is
Yes.
more. Yeah, sure. It's because I want to know.
I'm gonna step up, like right behind Blinky. Place a little hand on her shoulder.
Huh.
Out of curiosity, as long as he doesn't decide anything, he's to be remaining in the dungeon as he is now?
Yes. Well,
So there is no limit, as in, if he doesn't decide within a week, we will take measures into our own hands?
she takes a step forward. I am going to be completely honest because I feel that I respect you. I respect you and all of your group. The time limit, it is uncertain. It is because until my brother decides to answer, or when my father dies.
Oh.
Or if my father decides for us.
Oh.
So it's better than that my brother decides than tempting the spirits.
Yes, I understand.
Do we understand each other?
Yes. If he makes a decision, it's not left to the spirits, then it's his decision.
I do love spirits, and they have helped me, and they have always been by my side. But there are other spirits that could take advantage on such a matter. If we wait, and if our father dies, it means that it comes to an ultimatum. Some spirits benefit from that, and some people do not tend to like when things shift, when some things has not been concluded.
And there's no means you can use to sway your brother into making a decision faster?
I am afraid not with my brother.
Speaking of minor things, such as perhaps shave him or something.
I have shaved my brother so many times in the past. It would not help. He has no shame in his body.
Oh.
I turned him pink once. Didn't help either.
No, I measure that he... Yeah, I would really hear that story sometime.
Yeah.
But I believe, when our mother died, the emotion of shame disappeared from him.
I was told he felt shame.
No, my brother doesn't feel shame.
Well, I was told this by a madame.
Well, I don't know who a madame is, but...
So weird.
My brother is very good of manipulating others to believe that they feel something. But shame is something that he has not felt for many years.
Oh, I didn't believe it could. That's why I was surprised that this woman said that.
Well,
maybe he's just really good at hiding it.
he is very manipulative.
Yeah.
Regardless, I can
talk to him more than if it would help him.
If you wish to talk to him, yes. I believe that the spymaster still wants to talk with you with alternatives, that maybe our brother is presumably not the person we should go to. Mm-hmm. I cannot speak really about it, but you should talk to our spymaster for it.
Yeah.
Of course. An unrelated question.
Yes.
This doesn't need to happen now, but at some point I am curious what my father's business here has been.
Do you want... Oh. Right.
You don't need to reply this now. I know there's other urgent
No.
matters.
I need to consult with people. These are businesses my father did together with Lauma. So I believe I can ask Lauma for anything, but of course, if you help us, I will gladly help you all.
Well, I shall certainly try.
Do someone feed your brother, since his hands are tied?
I leave that to your imagination.
How does he shit?
That's
box.
something I do not wish to think about.
Oh, I like to think about that.
I don't want to talk about how my brother eats and shits. I have other matters to tend to.
Makes sense.
Please do return to me if you have something new that you can help us with, or if our spymaster is giving you interesting thoughts and you have perhaps done what he has asked of you.
Thank you for your time again.
No. Pleasure is all mine. May the spirits walk with you. And she turns around, and you can see Lauma stands behind and makes the Persian cat like eyeballing you down, and just turns directly to Sarisa when she comes. Almost like immediately wants to talk with her.
It's gonna
So-
bend.
Nis.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bend down to Blinky, so I'm like closer to her and just. Is it just me, or does that? I can't get a read on that, Lauma. Is he angry all the time, or is it just how his face looks?
I think he's really pleased that we are here.
Okay.
But I'm not
I thought-
sure it's a good thing. If that helps.
Somewhat.
But I'm not really good at reading people either. Clearly. I'm getting better though. I hope. Desperately hope so.
I think it's more a matter of who you're reading.
It's hard to when,
When you're not
90% of them are lying. And that's, yeah, maybe we should go to Nist and see if there's anything.
Yes. Block, are you done eating?
Yes.
I hope you liked fish.
It's okay.
As then the guards escort you through the hallway. There are still of these outcarved displays all over these hallways, made of wood, a little bit of metal, in some cases of the tabaxi history. And eventually, after some minutes, you come to this quite large office. And you have been to Lauma's office, which is more official, and it's very like what you would expect in this tabaxi like culture, very like outrageous colors and flamboyant stuff. But when you come into Nis, as you can see, Nis is sitting there in a very large chair, very large, comfortable chair. Everything here is almost like exactly what you envision that Frigg would have. Dark colored, like colors inside, a leather sofa, a huge open fire hearth place, this oak, wooden, dark material tree table, and he is sitting there, and you can, as you come into the room, you can hear that like somebody is getting squished, and you can hear him like, "Yeah, that's the stuff. Yeah, that's the stuff." And then eventually, when you come into the room, "Please come in," as he whiffs with his paws, and then from behind you can see a smaller tabaxi falls out from the side of him. It's like, "I'm sorry, I couldn't get the lower back. I'm so sorry." "Oh, it's okay. You can massage me later. You come here closer here." And he just tries to pat.
Bad time.
No, you come in a very good time. Please, little one, go away.
He just points to the door with his hall paw, and the small tabaxi just scares away.
I lean to Rill and whisper, I'm confused. He doesn't seem tense at all. Why do he need a massage?
That's why I wondered if we should return another time.
Okay.
Please, come in, come in.
And he waits until all of you have arrived into a room and closes the door behind. And it's a little bit like what is actually happening. You can see this, he's wobbling back and forth, and until he stands up a little bit.
Welcome to my chamber. It is very nice to have foreign good people here. Hello, I'm Bjork. Nice to meet you, Blork. My name is Nis.
Hi.
Please sit down.
And it points to some chairs in front of his table, and he makes this, and he falls backward on his chair.
Dust.
No, not so much dust, but you can hear the creaking of the chair just as he sits down.
Hello, sitting down.
Yeah.
Very nice to make your acquaintance. I've heard so much about you. Especially you.
Points at Blinky.
From Siren.
Yes.
Then you probably haven't heard a lot about me, actually.
Well,
And you can see he tries to press his paws together. He has a little bit of... It's very rotund. But then eventually he lifts up and then put it together.
Are they up here? Like,
Yeah, and you know, there's not so much fingers. It's so much. It looks like cotton balls, Lester, because he's so rotund.
God.
And he pushes them together.
well, it is mandatory for our prisoners to go under detect thoughts. And you were mentioned at least 10 times.
Only 10? A disappointment.
Well, he believes that you are the one who will keep him out.
Ah. I'm surprised you got anything out of detect thoughts.
Well, we got a little bit of a background check on you.
A background check?
Well, it's mandatory. But regardless,
What
I
did
am
you
most...
find?
Well, let's say you are in debt to some people, lady.
In death?
Yes.
What?
Well, it seems to be that the young prince has put in your name in front of the tab instead of his name.
What?
Well, it's no matter. It's no matter for us or anything.
That's
I've just
very
heard
stupid.
that you would actually consider maybe helping him outwards. And it could also help our princess to ascend to potentially becoming the conqueror.
Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah, maybe.
But you see, we have a lot of rules. We have a lot of traditions. But I am here too because the princess is not allowed to go beyond our traditions. But I have the means and the mouth to express such things. It comes with a job.
Okay.
I have 2 other alternatives if you are interested of hearing.
Well, of course, since we're here.
Yep.
Are you okay?
I just needed to blow my nose.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yes, interested we are. Yeah, continue.
because it has come to my attention that you are quite a warrior. You see, there is something that we could do to not persuade the prince, but the current conqueror. How much do you know about his mate, or Siren and Sarisa's mother?
Only know that
She died?
died and he got very upset.
And then spread his love.
Yes. True
That
war.
is a very, very, very good metaphor to say. You see, she was a great confidant and warrior to the conqueror. She actually was, I would consider her the closest thing to a general we had here. He had, well, how would I say? A couple of years, some years ago, when they were small, the princess and the prince, they have heard that there was a renegade group of druids, well, people of nature that worship spirits of nature, have gone rogue in these lands. We have a very close connection to nature, and they believe that destruction was the way to go. The people didn't think they were. They thought that they didn't do anything to harm, but apparently they opened up a portal in a very secluded area, close to a mountain. In a forest, of course, but nobody thought it would be possible for them to opening this portal. So the conqueror sent his mate and also a group of 15 other soldiers. They didn't return, and what we heard later on was that she used magic to close the portal for some time. But with whoever was there, they didn't manage to seal the portal, just stop it from, I would say it, they were putting it on ice. That she sacrificed her life in order to protect the realm. But this is how she died. But in order for us to maybe utilize the memory of her, if you would travel to this place and get the item which she used to seal this portal, and seal this portal for real this time, and give whatever item she left behind to the conqueror, maybe he will be sentimental enough to help us in bypassing some of the traditions and rule his son out of the picture.
Where did this portal lead?
He wiggles and stands up, and he starts to wiggle, and he goes to it looks like, you know, a blackboard but on wheels, and he goes to it and he slaps it and it goes around a little bit and then comes to the other side. You can see there's a map over the region, and he points to the closest mountains. It is over here.
Yeah.
And it is called Sorrow's Grove.
And what dimension do the portal lead?
I will believe that what I have obtained from Kiti, it reaches to a realm that is closely to the plane of life. Some people call it the Grey Realms. The land where none living and none death resides. It's the land between life and death.
Sounds like my kind of place.
Well, the druids, the renegade druids, actually tried to destroy this world, I would figure out there was a plane of pure destruction that they manifested, something out of nature.
I'm a bit confused though. Because we talked to Lauma. I think it was Lauma that said this. I thought Siren's mother, Siren and Sarisa's mother was murdered by another clan. And
I
This
think
is what
Kitty might have been the one who mentioned this.
it is called, and he wiggles back to the sharing of propaganda. Some
what
we cannot
you're
have.
saying is true and the other is not.
He points at you with his very large finger.
You see, there is a large propaganda in this realm that the conqueror cannot lose its mate because of a monster or renegades. It will show him weakness. But if a clan would take the responsibility, he could force them into action. He has actually sent other warriors there as well, but none could ever close this place or kill whatever was that they released from that place. So instead of claiming the head of this one and prove glory and vengeance to his mate, he chose another clan that he could conquer.
So you rather.
I know what you
I
think.
mean, yeah.
It might not be the place to mention this.
Okay, fine.
Politics is a very, very nasty beast.
Yes, clearly.
Especially when you have a conqueror that is filled with rage and vengeance.
Love
Okay.
driven.
Yeah.
But it would help to give his mate item retrieved. Maybe he will come to his senses and maybe choose for us, of course.
Did not find her body. Or
No, we do not. It is believed that she sacrificed and her body remains there.
How
So no one has ventured there to actually look?
There are people ventured there, but none have returned.
lovely.
So now you're just thinking that these random people can surely.
Random? You're not random. Well, Siren has been talking about you. And speaks highly of you, at least.
Sure,
Very
fucking
hard
does.
time believing that.
Yeah, it really
And
is.
also, we do have a long-time relationship with the Chatmozal family, so we are... It is not... You are not common folk and common strangers that just walks into our gates. You
Did you
are
send
actually
common
carrying a
folk
name.
before?
Oh, yes. There have been other adventurers and other magical practitioners from all over the land actually travel over there.
Okay.
Yes, I'm sure my noble title is surely gonna aid us in this quest.
Maybe the Grey Realm is really into politics.
It is not what I have heard from Kitty, but
so the portal is kinda open but closed.
yes, it is in more of a stable state, but it's still there.
And there's a creature there killing anyone.
The creature is there. It cannot go away.
How do you know it's a creature if no one has returned alive?
Yeah.
Well, we have heard from it, from locals that describes the sound of it.
What does it
They
sound
haven't
like?
really seen it, they have only heard it.
What does it sound like?
Well, what I have, and he looks down at some papers, and what I've heard people have described it, it sounds like something that is a reptile would do. Hissing, screeching, but quite large. I wouldn't say a dragon screech, but at least, and there are many of them. It sounds like it's one or several creatures there.
Sure, politics is gonna solve this.
Sounds lovely.
I didn't mean that you would talk the creature into common sense. It's that your Chatmozal title breeds strong and capable warriors.
Of course.
And I see that when you have this large Goliath warrior with you, it would be more beneficial for you.
Blink is thinking on all the times that Rill has ran away from battle right now.
Shut up!
Yeah.
Warriors!
Warrior.
Yeah, strong!
Vidal is smiling.
Stop.
But this is more of a... It is a wild card, of course. We are playing with the Conqueror's feelings, of course, but it could be beneficial.
How many years ago did this happen?
Let's see now. It was 3. They were 3. Prince and princess. This maybe 20, 25 years ago. Maybe 30. This was before my time.
So Siren is about 30 years old then.
Finally.
I have another one too, but I don't believe that you people are very well. This is more of the thing that I think that we could proceed. The other one is more hunting a legend, but I fear that will take some time.
Does that also require great warriors?
Well, it depends, really. There is a legend here in these realms regarding something called the elixir of life. You see, there is belief in the mountain. There is an old woman that helped a sad farmer girl. Her whole family was killed brutally during a war, and she prayed to the spirit realm that she would meet somebody that could help her. And indeed, she met one that gave the elixir of life. But instead, as she drank it, it didn't really help her family. It allowed this sad, poor girl to live for eternity.
You want this for the Conqueror, I take it?
Yes. The Conqueror has been ill for quite some time, and the sickness that he holds is more deeper and more life-threatening than we thought. If we could give him the elixir of life, it would cure his illness, and presumably give him a much more prolonged life.
And this wouldn't be against the wills of the spirits,
Well,
since the spirits apparently thinks his time might have come to an end.
that is very true. But I believe that if we are going to persuade to break tradition, we need to have the Conqueror.
Of course.
But I would recommend.
Does it need
at
to be
first-
an elixir? Because, I mean, I've heard that there are several ways to technically live forever, but it's... Yeah.
Well, it depends. Some things cannot be. Well, this is the closest thing that we don't need to make. There are magic that spirit walkers use in order to bend and seal their souls within.
Yeah.
But if a person does not have a soul, they cannot conquer. At
It's a
least
spiritual
it
thing.
Okay.
But I would recommend either that we persuade the prince to have an answer, or we do the first option I gave, or we just sit here and wait for it to fall upon us.
Yeah, I hate the third option, so no. But thank you.
We're strong warriors, so we can surely do the first one.
I can always go and check what the pristine one wants. Maybe he
Question.
wants us to go to the forest and just die.
Why haven't he chosen yet? Do you know that?
Well, I have a
Blame him.
lot of kitty cats around in the town, and I usually get a lot of information. And people think that the prince has not chosen because he has some idea that he can get away without taking a decision.
What would happen if someone took him away then?
Describe take him away. You mean stole him?
Yeah.
Well, if you're going to play with that, if,
And you can hear he's backward.
if someone would actually steal the prince again, we are back to square one again. We have to wait until the conqueror dies, until some could make an rational or irrational decision.
There are a lot of princes and princesses and conquerors and stuff. What are we supposed to do?
Well,
There's actually only one of each.
What happens if he's not here, and then the conqueror dies? What happens then?
then his sister will hunt him down again.
Yeah, but what happens? Who gets
None.
It's just nobody.
Well,
Forever?
imagine. Yes, until someone does the rights. Or that some of them will die.
Okay.
So if Siren dies, the problem is solved, kind of.
Yeah. It is a very sad conclusion, yes, but it will solve many things.
The same goes for his sister, I take.
Yes.
No. Alrighty.
Well, the choice is yours, of course. Would
You
you
don't have
stay
to-
for a glass of milk or...
Did we hear something weird about the milk? No, that was a joke from Kitty.
Yes, it was. We're perfectly fine without milk, but thank you. Could you perhaps mark this location where strong warriors is needed on our map? That.
Yes, of course. Do you have a
Yes.
map?
We
Yeah.
did
Yeah,
get we
yes.
got a map. Yeah.
Very good. And he
And he, you can see that he reaches down and he has the biggest fucking goose pen that has been probably designed for him. He grabs it with his full hand and go, "Ah!" He stamps on the piece of paper that is your map, and a huge puddle of ink is in the middle of it. And he will mark over here.
Where did you mark? I didn't see it.
Now, over here.
Oh, okay.
That tiny ink puddle.
Yeah. Somewhere in this area.
Very
Is it-
precise.
How long does it take to go there? Do you have
Well,
ways of
I've heard
traveling
that you have
Turkey?
means of flying. It would take you approximately 2 days
2 days.
in
Okay.
flying speed.
Okay. Good to know. Good to know.
Well, if I could be of any more assistance.
Yeah. Do you have other means of traveling? Do you have
Yeah.
like teleportation?
Well, we have no teleportation. Maybe across the other side of the mountain, but it's on the opposite side of the mountain, and I wouldn't recommend you flying over the mountains.
Why not?
There are some creatures lurking in the mountains that would see you as prey.
Okay. Creatures, mountain.
They are quite larger creatures that are very adaptable to flying there.
Creatures in mountain avoid. Yes, thank you.
We should let you return to your massage then.
Do we
Well,
need to
maybe.
inform you about our decision, or can we just return with the stuff?
He opens up the a little pocket close by, close by to the table, and he opens up, and you can see there's a box, and he clicks on its side as you open up. Imagine it would be, cigars, but instead he has tuna line up, and he takes a large one of them and just go, and takes and goes, nom. Fish?
No,
No.
thank you.
Yes, please.
You take them, and they are smoked.
Is there an entire tuna?
No, they're like cut pieces of tuna.
I wanted it to be like
Yeah. A huge cigar box. Oh.
And he puts the tuna in his mouth and lights it.
So-
way to smoke tuna.
And he flipped the casket, close it again. Well, no, you don't need to report to me. I would eventually know what your decision is, regardlessly.
Of course you would.
Everybody always does.
It's in your job to know.
Well, if there's anything else I can help you with, please come and see me. You are always welcome into my chambers.
Sure. And enjoy your tuna and massage.
I will certainly.
Enjoy your foreplaying, yes. I'm gonna walk away.
All right. He sits down, and the only thing that you hear as you leave is going, yum, yum, as he continue eating.
So we have a few options then.
Yes! Options!
I feel like I need to go and talk to the fucking cat, though. Just to inform him, since this is all according to plan.
Yeah, what if we put him in Gar's realm?
I've been thinking about that too. I've been thinking about doing that to his father too.
I don't think we're allowed to.
I know, but it would definitely slow down the process of death.
True.
Uh,
We're already wanted terrorists in one
Yeah.
continent.
yeah, I'm not gonna kidnap someone.
Maybe that's more like a later option, like down the line.
We could just put it out as an option for them if things are turning bad, to just make them get more ideas.
Yeah. Do you still have any diamonds?
Why?
If you would die.
Oh, yeah, I do.
Oh.
But I'm not so sure if the spirits would allow it.
How would placing someone in Gar's realm give more options?
Oh, it would give us more time.
I'm just thinking placing
No,
a
wait.
Siren there so he
it
can't do
wouldn't.
anything.
It's the other way around.
It's the other way around.
Exactly. If
No,
we would
wait,
place the
no.
conqueror in there, he would surely be dead within hours in our time. Might.
It's the other way around. No, wait, No, we get several days and he gets a few minutes in there. Mm-hmm. So we get more time.
That.
Yeah, we get more time.
Yeah,
It's
but I
like
think
if you stay in the material plane, you
Yeah.
will get more time. If you stay in Gars, then you will lose time.
Yeah, then we
Yeah.
will lose time. But we're not going there with them.
So
we might put him there and he dies after 1 hour instead of like.
Yeah, well, someone
No, it's
needs
gonna
to
be the other
probably
way.
nurse him, I guess.
what we're saying is that we are not, in any circumstances, going to visit Gar's realm in our current state
No.
with current businesses. Though we might put someone else in there for like an hour or so, because that would mean that we have about a day or so outside.
Yeah.
I wasn't thinking about for an hour. Just put the cat there so we know where it is.
Oh, you
How
mean
would you
Siren?
Yeah,
It-
Siren.
Ah,
We're not going to steal anyone. I am already terrorist in one country. Can't that be enough, please?
I know.
Isn't it more?
It's probably I don't know how far the circle stretches.
Yeah.
I mean,
They did a background
You were
check on
talking
me?
about me? No.
I want to know what my background check is. I'm gonna ask someone at least. Well,
I do
So-
not
yeah.
care.
So we can convince the cat, Siren, to actually choose.
Nah.
Or
Fidel?
Yeah?
Just a question. If you were in a position where you really don't want to rule a country and your other options were to be someone's slave or die for the good of the country, what would you pick?
Gar's place.
Do you perhaps see why it might be a bit hard to convince the cat to make a choice?
Yeah.
And then add
Since
to the idea that he's a man that always likes to do what he's not told. So,
So if we tell him that he's going to be an awful ruler and he should never in his lifetime think about something
I will
like
tell him that. Oh,
then
yeah.
perhaps he will pick to rule. Is that what you're saying?
But considering how shit it's been at taking care of the host, can't even imagine what the whole country would be like.
I was just never going to doom this country to... Yeah. I mean, it could always get better. It's kind of hard when you're already at the bottom. You can only get higher, no?
Mhm.
I feel like he's already hit rock bottom.
What if he wanna rule? And that's his plan.
Maybe he does.
And all he wants to do is actually do it in front of you, Blinky.
Why wouldn't you have picked already then?
He
And
wasn't
also,
here.
he could just have been like, Blinky, my friend, and just invited her over and be like, hello, this is my background and family. I am now going to be a ruler of this country. And you are here to witness this. Why make this convoluted, backwards, really stupid
Why do anything?
plan?
It's like I have so many questions that doesn't go together. I'm just at this point I feel like I'm not even sure I care.
I just think you're describing Siren straight through, so I don't see why not he would do it like this then.
Yeah, I don't understand either because at this point wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah.
At this moment, I am still thinking about the part where he goes to the toilet, and I really don't like that.
In a box.
I was more thinking, how does he wipe? And I don't want to think that.
Or
Wipe what?
You know, in many things in my role-playing days, there are like questions about, you know, treasure, monsters,
no.
you know, the epic stuff, the good stuff. I've never heard a person just questioning, how does an NPC shit? It is...
It's mostly the fact that it's Siren, and it's like we're just imagining what poor servant out there is the wipe the ass of Siren servant.
Yeah.
There is one.
Yeah,
Carry
probably
on,
named
carry
Stan.
Do they powder too?
Anyway, I don't want to think about this, but since Blinky so kindly planted the idea in my head, now it's basically the only thing I can think of.
Well, a lot of women like his ass, so I guess you're not the first to think about it.
There's a difference
Anywho.
about liking someone's behind and taking care of someone's nature needs that comes
Maybe
from
if you
the
don't
behind.
think about it more, then it will stop being in your head.
Aren't you from
What
a
do we decide?
royalty? Didn't you have ass wipers in your family?
No!
Sure.
Wait.
So, Blinky,
Yeah,
it's all up to you.
I'm gonna go and talk to the cat. I guess we prepare for a forest.
Did you want to do it alone?
Want is a strong word, but need, yes.
So you're saying it would be better if you do it alone?
Can we stand outside if we need to murder him? Is what she's
What is he
asking.
gonna do?
Ask her to wipe his ass.
Oh, I possess.
Mental images are really do not want. Can we please move along from that topic? If he needs to go to the bathroom, let's at least hope he's done that before.
Maybe they have done some magic, so he doesn't have to.
You can continue talk. I'm gonna go and get something to drink. God.
Your customs are weird.
Customs?
Why would you wipe someone in the butt?
Because he was tied up. Blark, how do you
Look,
wipe your
because
ass if you don't have arms?
Arms.
Why would I wipe my ass?
That's the smell I've been smelling.
I suddenly feel very nauseous.
I don't understand. I am confused.
Be the correct
Maybe. As always, a waft.
Oh my god, guys.
We just no. You will hear about this later on.
No, I know.
Well,
Look, we're gonna have
anyway.
a talk about hygiene at some point, but it's not now.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think you should just relax somewhere. Just think about what you want to do when we're done with this, because we need to go and we need to figure out the whole thing with the circle, and we need to get your sister.
One thing at a time. We're
Yeah,
focusing
but
on this now. We're focusing on this now, Blinky.
It's because you don't want to focus on your shit.
Oh, no, this is perfect. One thing at a time. Yes?
It's the denial talking, Fidel.
Blinky, you notice in the very, very far end of the hallway, you can see two guards just standing and like looking at you guys. Talking.
I really hope they will bring this conversation to the lunchroom later and like, who is the one who's drying the princess?
Yep.
When while we are eating dinner, someone will come.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm the Prince Ass Wiper.
You
asked for me?
You've been asking a lot about me.
He has a very good firm ass.
She's like, she wants to shake her hand, and we're like, no.
Can we go past this now?
No. I've been trying to walk away.
Yeah.
So,
What?
what if she's not dead? Their mother.
I've
Well,
been
I
thinking
guess
about
he
that
did
too.
a lot
She
of
might-
things for love in vain then, but it's for love, so it's
She
fine.
might be in the other realm.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we'll...
I still want to go and see what screeches at the mountain.
Sounds like fun!
Yeah, you and your mighty warriors, and I slap Rill on her back.
Ouch!
So, you want to see the cat now? Should we wait somewhere?
Yeah, maybe you can discuss the next steps while I'm gone.
Sure!
We can try.
Sure.
At least... Yeah. Trying is the best part.
I imagine we're walking down the corridor with all the history.
Yeah.
Is there anything that could look like it's more recent?
Make an investigation check.
A 10.
10. When you look, it's hard for you to indicate anything what is recent and what is, but there are you can see there are numerous, like, I assume that you are looking for, what are you looking for, really? Are you
Basically
looking for
something
a
within...
monster? Or
No, basically something that I could relate within the 30 years since their mother died.
when you're looking with a 10, it is hard to distinguish what is what really. But you see there is one point of at least this wall that you can see. There is one that there are two tabaxis holding hands. One lifts up a sword in the left arm and just see it screeching out, and the other one is holding like a battle axe in the other one, and they are both lifting up their weapons. It looks like it is a male and a female holding hands together, and there's like a rally portrayed around them on top of a hill or something. That is the closest thing that you can see. Like maybe this could be related to some 30 within the 30-year span, but it's very you don't recognize the tabaxis. You have nothing to like go from.
What, aren't they colored?
No, they're made of wood.
Yeah, I just...
Yeah, but it's color scheme by year.
Yeah.
No.
Small thinking, don't they write the numbers somewhere? No, it is.
They actually
Vidal is just blindly staring at the paintings, missing the obvious year signs beneath.
I imagine it's like a massive history blow thing.
Numbers, låter som en gåta.
There are some battles between tabaxis. You can also see large creatures like that they have fought, but it's more like what is actually history and what is legend. It's more both of them are like intertwined together in.
Depending on the ruler, what they probably write on the walls.
So Blinky, are you going to Siren?
Yeah.
Okay.
She gets... Before she walks away from the other, she gets kind of a hesitant. Like she's about to tell them something for a split second. She gives them a smile, and then she walks away.
Vidal?
Yeah?
I know this is a bit uncanny and perhaps borderline on rude, but could you turn into an animal and follow her?
Without any type of hesitation or questioning her, I'm gonna turn into not a mouse, maybe.
Nom, nom, nom. Like the entire castle just
A giant tuna!
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Can I be a tiny version of the spiders that we saw that teleports?
Sure.
So I can teleport after her
Yeah, sure.
to places where people probably don't look.
You can
An echo spider.
Yeah.
Okay.
Please be a tiny one.
Yes, I'm gonna be a tiny one that can
Okay.
hide.
Yeah, you have actually seen one of those, so
Yeah.
I will allow them. They are beasts. So yes,
Good luck.
he turns into this
Oh,
white, gray, furry.
Just
with
a
horns.
technical question. If he had seen an elephant, could he turn into a tiny elephant?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
No.
Can he be a big goat?
Actuality, if they were actually be dinosaurs, they're not. But he technically could turn into a dinosaur, like technically, because it is a beast. Anything that he has seen, he can turn into.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
So-
before I teleport away, I'm gonna up on Rill's shoulder and good luck.
In her voice.
Yes.
Yeah. Perfect.
But now, when Vidal teleports away and following Blinky, what do Rill and Blork do while things are happening?
Taking a bath.
I imagine that from the recent information received. Rill is now standing a bit further away from Blort than usual.
And I'm just standing there.
It's like, look,
Yes.
I have an individual I wanted to talk to. Do you want to follow, or do you want to do something else?
If you need protection.
I doubt Kitty can, or would. I think she's very capable of harming me, but I don't think she would.
Sounds like I should follow.
Well, if you won't, if there's nothing you want to do.
What should I do?
If you think really hard, is there something you feel a draw towards, a need, an urge, like an itch, like, oh, I really want...
I need to shit.
No!
I need to wipe my ass.
Something you feel like you really need or want to do, more than protect.
I would like to pet goat.
Well, we can probably arrange that at a later time once Blinky has returned and can let us into the mansion.
And I would really like to go out of this land because it's very warm.
Eventually, we will also do that. It's a bit hard right now.
Yes, but you asked.
And you replied as I requested, so good job. I'm going to go and see if I can find Kitty. You're welcome to follow.
Okay.
Okay, good talk.
Okay, so which one do we do first? Siren or Kitty? You decide.
Roll the die.
Okay, Blinky, roll the die. 1, 2, 3, it is Siren. 4, 5, 6, it is Kitty.
It's too big die.
What?
D6, D6.
D6.
I just rolled a die and it became a 19. I don't know what you want from me.
No.
D6.
1 D6.
Roll a D100. 1, 2, 3. It's Kitty.
The rest, you die. So
I rolled a 1.
Oh yeah.
That is always a good sign.
So we will begin.
Snake Eye.
Blinky and Siren.
Joy.
And Spider.
And
Spider Vidal.
And Spider Vidal. You come down the spiral staircase going down into the dungeon again, and as soon as you come to the long corridor, you can see that the guards recognizes you from the previous encounter. And it is a long corridor going there, but it takes eventually the time, and then Vidal, you teleport and crawl up top of the ceiling. The guards look at you, almost like waiting.
I'm here to see him, if I'm allowed.
One of the cats leans down. Do you have the key? They take the key and they open it up, gives you back the key.
Thank you.
Open up the door. Here you see Siren standing up, still in his restrained jacket. But he is looking up towards the small window that's on the middle of this large room.
I know you're 30, she's gonna say and walk through his door.
Do you climb in as well, Vidal, or do you stand outside?
I'm gonna climb in as well.
Okay. You climb in, and you can hear like a scoff from Siren. And go, you should never listen what they do tell you, Blinky.
No, I should always listen to you. As
You should.
told me.
Yes, you should. So,
Kravat nog.
What do you want this time, Blinky? Have you come to tell me how we are going to get out of here?
I thought you had a plan.
I do. I'm just curious to see if you and I are thinking the same.
Can never tell. I'm having a bit of a problem.
You do? He turns around.
Yeah. See, were it only me, then you and me could just... We could play this game to the end of times, but... things have changed. And every moment we spend here is a moment I could be spending on helping people I've put into shit for you.
He sits down on the bed. Videl, I want you to make a stealth check with advantage.
13.
Are you going to leave me here?
That's my problem. I don't know. Because you're not really giving me anything. And I'm just finding out more shit. I don't...
What shit?
Did you kill Frigg's family?
Have they told you that?
Your sister told me that.
Well, she is very deceptive, that one.
So you didn't go to the council and tell everybody where to find us because you were trying to get away. Said that we were using illegal magic, that I was, or my friends. It was really unclear.
But your friends do.
So do I. Do you know?
About what?
About me?
He looks around in the room a little bit. I don't know for certain, but I do know that your friend is doing some very, very horrible things.
Which one?
Well, all of your friends.
Well, I'm hanging around the same crowd I always have.
You do what you need to do, right? You need to survive. You're always a survivor.
They saved my life, you know. Multiple times.
I would also stay with people that saved my life and are strong.
Yeah. It's more than that, though. They're good people. They are.
I would say that good is a matter of perception.
That it is, but
What you and me did is definitely not good.
no, it isn't. Never made me like you less, though. Sometimes.
You see that he tried to say something, but then he almost like he swallows it.
Why did you try to attack my friend?
The truth?
Yeah.
She annoys the shit out of me.
A lot of people have annoyed the shit out of you, and they managed to
And
walk
all
away
of
with their
them
lives.
would die, but this person has not.
Yeah, because
She is dangerous, Blinky. Regardless if you don't see what I see, she is dangerous.
you mean her
A wild
friend?
card. Yes. Like Frigg and Opal, and especially Gloom. They're dangerous, but she's dangerous in another way.
Because
She's
she has
dangerous as
dangerous
I am.
friends.
No, she's dangerous as I am.
Because she's a good liar.
That too. Then she's a skilled me, then.
She's really good. I said that you're very similar. Maybe that's why you attacked her then. Is it because you wanted to? You don't like competition.
I don't. Especially when they cloud my good friend Blinky.
She isn't clouding me. I don't think she is.
Many think that before they know that they have been manipulated.
Ugh. Have you always talked like this? It's kind of weird to see it from another perspective.
There are a lot of things we haven't discussed, Blinky.
Yeah,
There are many
there's-
things I needed to talk with you, and there's things that I cannot talk with you about.
Yeah.
She's gonna sit down on the floor and just lean her head against the wall and sigh.
You want to know why Mickey betrayed you?
I
Do you care?
don't really care.
No.
He goes to the short side of the towards you and sits on the bed, and he sits down, almost like he's slightly adjacent to you.
Hmm.
I want to be perfectly clear with you now, Blinky.
She looks at him.
I know that you have other things to do. And this time, I do not want to be saved.
Because you want to rule, or because you want to die, or because you have other plans?
It's my choice. And this time, I hear you for the first time being so much other than. And this is probably the first time you will ever hear from me that I was wrong about you. As I saw you now, I thought that you would bring me out, or you would have another idea and you will swindle me away like the beautiful prince I am in danger. You would come, my beautiful little goblin, helping me out from this prison. But now, no. I do actually think this is goodbye, Blinky. And he stands up and he sits opposite of you. I am sorry, Blinky. I truly am sorry. I am sorry that I doubted you. I'm sorry that I cannot be the one that I once were.
So, after all of this, you're just going to end.
I'm not gonna end it.
You're gonna rule.
No. Well,
There is 2 options. No, 3
No.
actually.
he shakes his head and goes, no. No. There are no 3 choices or any more choices. If you are my friend, I'm asking you to leave.
Is this part of your plan?
No. No schemes. I do not want to hurt you anymore. I don't want to use you anymore. I fall into a pattern that will destroy you. It will destroy us. I have already shown it.
And I just want to know what your plan is. Because if you're just gonna end up becoming a martyr and thinking that that's gonna make something feel better.
He smiles and he looks down. I am no martyr.
Now what the fuck is your plan? Can you be...
To be happy.
Can you for once not be cryptic?
I want to be happy.
I want you to be happy too. Can you just not be cryptic for once?
There is nothing to be cryptic about. I need to think what I need to do here.
I have been so nice. I'm sorry. She's gonna cast Detect Thoughts on him.
As you cast it, nothing from him.
Figure.
As you feel that something on his person protects his mind. You think it comes from the stray jacket.
She's gonna laugh a little bit. It figures. You know that I came here with a bad plan.
I know. If this was a month or so ago, I wanted you to do it.
Dude, I don't think you know what my plan was.
I have a very great fantasy. You can ask Luna about that.
So we're not supposed to go to the forest then and find your mother's corpse?
Don't bother. She's already dead.
Maybe.
If I could, I would have hugged you. But these guards would not allow me. Do you want to say anything else to me? Do you want to do something?
I don't know. If you go to the afterlife, or whatever your plan is, I hope it's gonna be good.
You know that you are my best friend, right?
I'm your only friend.
Yes. And I am sorry.
She's gonna hug him. She doesn't care what the guards do.
You jump up and hug him as all of the guards just turn around, and you can hear shuffling of armor, and you can hear the Siren go, just let me have this. At least once. Goodbye, Blinky.
Goodbye, Malokrava.
He leans his head against your head. Don't do anything stupid.
I never do stupid things.
Promise me that you don't kill anybody in this fortress or the city.
I have to sleep in like half an hour, otherwise I make no promises. I really need to blow my nose.
And eventually,
She's
you
gonna
release
walk.
him. He stands up in the cell. Remember where you come from, okay?
You know I didn't just love you, right?
I know. Same for me. And whatever is happening, choose life instead. And Blinky.
Yeah.
If you come back to Kairil, there is a gift for you. Go to the first place where we first met. On the rock we sat on, the third one, close by to the wall. Look underneath it. It is a present for you. I should have given you it for many years ago. I was supposed to give it to you when you became a member of the Hollows, but then I simply forgot.
I guess old age does bad things to the brain.
You know it's bad luck to say some things to a prince, right?
Well, I was never very good with nobility.
I've taught you well.
Sure you did.
Go now.
She's gonna walk away.
And as she walks away, and I assume that Videl is starting to crawl.
I'm not gonna linger.
And he turns around, and you hear, and you take care of her, you too. As he goes away, you can hear him, Imsy spider, crawling down the wall.
He has little goat legs.
And with that, take a break, a short break, so we can go and refill our cups, go and blow our noses.
Fuck's sake.
Wipe our asses.
And wipe our asses.
No.
Go wipe your ass, Floor.
My friends.
God, I forgot to ask him.
We'll be right back.
Bye.
Back.
Oh, adventurer, please sit down. No, come here. Let's go. Rill and Blork, do you wander to the tower or do you look in the inside of the fortress for Kitty?
I'll ask a god.
As you ask the guard, they kind of like, we don't know where she is, but we are going to show you. We can look for her, and you.
We heard that we're not supposed to walk around by ourselves, so you know.
Yes, follow me. And he walks in front, and he walks with his his spear, and there's another like large, bulky cat that follow him. So as you are getting escorted around the fortress, it takes quite some time, and then you are escorted out to the tower, where eventually you find her at the very top again, as you teleport up to her, and she is standing there and go, "You have returned."
Yes.
And you can see she.
I just want to pick her up and go.
So what can I do for you?
I have a bit of a question.
Oh, I do love some questions.
But I'm of course gonna leave the sword with you. It's not regarding the sword. You're connected with spirits and such, no?
Yes.
And
Well, I am more in the realm of studying its magic, of course, but I am religious, yes, but I am more used in the studies of what we can do with the spirits. I am not like Master Findu.
what is it different?
Difference is I am using what they consider unorthodox measures.
Probably need something a bit more orthodox, perhaps. if-
Orthodox
No.
or unorthodox?
Yes, bad. Like, no. I'm just gonna explain what it is that I am asking instead of walking around it, you know.
Right.
Right. Look, don't eat the flowers.
Why would I eat flowers?
I don't
Because
know. And the
they
ones
will
with,
eat you.
yeah, the one that looks like they have teeth do have it, so don't poke them,
Okay.
because they might bite your fingers off. Well, I've heard that there's a lot of like spirits and such around here, or as we refer to them, more fey creatures and such. Things from the other side, sort of.
Yes.
I once had connection with a being of this sort.
You did
And-
you?
Yes.
Fascinating. She walk closer to you.
I bow down and look at the flower.
Flower eats Brooke's nose.
Make an inside check, Blork.
6.
It seems perfectly fine.
Poke it.
I will think about it.
Big card. Well, yes. And I'm not quite sure if I can reach that spirit, for lack of a better word, again.
Well,
Or even how.
there are many ways to contact a spirit, you see. If you have a token, it would be... Well, there is some creatures have something that would amplify the connection.
Amplify the connection.
Something that is from the Fae. Or from the realm.
I think I have any specific things from the Fae realm, unfortunately.
Well,
if I really go through my bag, I might find residues of eggshells from a creature that came to me in a dream and then hatched. Would that help?
I know, I'm sorry. You need to have something more like an idol or something more specific. But there are places around here that you can try to manifest a connection.
Oh, where would that be?
You see, Fae usually don't drop their quarry. They usually maintain their connection within the person. But you need to find one of these places in order to reach meditation.
I mean, I don't know if this creature willingly wanted to have a connection with me to start with. It's a bit complicated.
I would recommend you to go to the Great Tree. I've heard from Master Findu that you have met his master, Tsubasi. He would definitely help you with that.
Okay. Yes, there is a plan. It's not that long far from here. Could probably do that.
I will poke the flower.
Okay. Make a dexterity saving throw. You have a not the advantage on it.
60.
Okay. As you poke it, you're fast enough. You poke it, and as soon as you retract your finger, it closes and go shum.
Look!
Yes,
What are you
I did
doing?
nothing.
She takes her hand and puts it on Rill and go. Children must learn.
Okay.
The world will have consequences.
Ah, she has used the cliff technique, I hear.
Yeah, I almost like... Of course, but you see, it would be bothersome if he lost a finger.
He is a strong man. I think he will survive without a finger or two.
He needs to be able to hold his weapon, though.
Well, maybe he must be a little bit smarter then.
I am also concerned for the plants in question because he might get angry and take his anger out.
Oh, don't worry about
Very
them.
strong.
Indeed you are, my friend.
That's a tiny flower.
Don't threaten the flower block.
Yeah, don't fucking fret me, no.
Okay. So if I go back and see them, then maybe I can.
She moves away to a table. She picks up something, some sort of like glass jar, and she moves it towards you. You can see there's this green, like, no, I wouldn't say, it's more like orange colored. It's an orange colored residue, and she gives it to you.
What's this?
You should take this to Tsubasi before you head into meditation. He knows what to do with it. It's a special kind of sleeping powder.
Oh.
It will maintain your connection to this fae.
It's not dangerous, is it?
It depends. If you burn it and sniff it up, then you will definitely die within an hour or so.
So no flames, got it.
No flames and no snorting.
Good to know.
I know what your kids are into these days. I have been a young kitten myself.
Did you often put orange things up your nose?
No,
Actually,
no.
You don't need to answer that question. Yes, thank you.
No worries at all.
Look, are you done playing with the flowers?
Yes.
If you move your finger, they will probably follow it and look at it.
Okay. And I move my finger
And
above it.
It follows.
Is it only one flower?
It's only one flower.
How big is it?
The same as your fist.
A pretty big flower then.
Yeah, sure. It will eat half Ril's head.
Yay, good comparison.
Not that big.
No, not that big.
I
Not
just-
that big.
To Blork, it's like, yeah, it's a big flower.
I just look angrily at it.
You get the sense it kind of look angry back at you.
Well, we should leave and find the others.
Right. May the spirit walk with you.
And you as well? Blork, are you satisfied?
Yes.
Okay.
Should we go?
Yes. Unless you want to keep looking at the flower.
No.
I think it likes you.
I don't know. It looks... It looks weird.
Sure.
Is every flower in this land like this?
She turns out, no. There are much more pleasant flowers. These ones comes from the Sorrow Grove.
I never had a flower try to hurt me before.
Do they hiss and screech?
Oh, no.
Okay, just checking.
They most go, oh, sorry, I need to. And she walks towards the flower and she hits something underneath the table with her cane. And you can see is large of these like vines start to go around Blork's foot. But she hits them, but it retracts.
Let's find the others.
They are very predatorial.
Let's see, they like big praise.
Is it poisonous?
Yes.
I don't think that's the least of your worries in this case, Blork, unless it's paralyzing, but you know. Yes, how big can these flowers become?
This is the biggest size of this flower that exists.
Okay, good. Then they can't at least be bigger. Good to know.
It's very good.
Okay, let's go. Thank you.
She moves away towards the window.
I follow Real.
You come down, and then you eventually find each other again inside of the fortress again. As the guards slowly, intertwined you together, if you don't want to do something.
Yeah, when we come out of the corridor, I'm gonna whoop or teleport forward to kind of safe distance for Blinky not to think I was a spider. And I'm gonna turn into myself, waiting for her to come.
As you come up to the upper corridor again, Blinky, you can see that Vidal is waiting.
I'm gonna kneel down and I'm gonna hug her. And not say anything. Squeeze her quite hard, and then I'm gonna put her up on my head so she can hold on to my horns.
I don't think she's gonna say much either. She's just gonna hold on to his horns and sit on his back.
As you piggy ride on Vidal, you eventually get together with your other companions. And the guards go away and leave, give you some space.
How did it go?
We're leaving.
Well, yes, that was the plan, no?
No, we're leaving.
Yes?
Yeah, but we're going. Maybe to Kyril or I don't know.
Are you sure?
Oh, so he's not gonna decide in, like, sometime soon, so we have more time, or?
Yeah.
I believe that. Yeah.
Well, Blink is on my...
Yeah,
on
Blink
my
is
head.
sitting up on his...
Yeah, and I look
Yeah.
real in the eyes and go... Try not to shake my head too much, like...
Okay, I'm gonna try to inside both of them because I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is going on here.
Mm-hmm.
Blinky is so red in her face.
I bet she is. Oh god.
Please roll a 1. Okay, no, you kind of get the hint.
26.
You kind of hear. You get the hint.
Hmm. Okay.
So, we have a circle after us. We have a primordial being under the city of Kyril. We have a black mountain.
A flower just tried to bite my finger.
Is that of concern on the list?
No, it's not. It also
No.
tried to wrap vines around his leg and probably planned to devour him whole.
Oh. Did you kill it?
No, it was the cat lady.
Ah, it was a pet. Got it. Maybe next time you
What
don't
is going
touch
on?
it. We're leaving. Where do you want to go? Maybe you want to go and get your bracers if the dwarves are not dead. We can go and look at the dragon treasure.
Yeah.
I would like to get my gauntlet.
Yeah.
Is this really the priority right now?
Now we should go and help your sister.
We don't even know how.
Exactly. Are we getting here or are we not getting here? I don't know if I want you to get here, but
Wasn't we here to save the cat?
I think it's a bit complicated, Blåbok.
I look over at
Yes.
Block. I think he's saved already.
Okay, so we can leave this warm land now.
yeah. You can leave the warm land. You can go to a very cold place if you want.
Yes, after we get my gauntlet.
That is in a cool place.
It is in a cold place, unless you
Oh.
want me the other gauntlet, but that won't be done until 2 days more. Or 4, I don't remember.
Oh, right, I have another one.
You have 2. I
Shame
have a
you don't have
cape.
4 arms.
Cold sounds nice.
So we're leaving tonight.
Might as well leave so I still have teleportation. It depends on where we want to go. It needs to be a circle. Because I figure we want the mansion when we get there, right?
Yeah.
I lean pretty close to Blinky.
You look kind of sad, tiny lady.
It's okay. It's probably the heat. I
Yes,
also
maybe.
need a little bit of cold. Well,
So, what is the most urgent thing to do?
I would think it's real sister, but as she said, we don't know how. Or figure out how to not be terrorists. Is there someone we can talk to?
I mean, I thought of. I sort of thought we would stay around here for a while and hope that things would cool down a bit. Perhaps the circle wouldn't search for us here, and once the trail is called on the other continent, it would be harder to continue to follow us once we reappear. Or
maybe. We don't have to go there. We can go somewhere completely different if we want to.
We could go to the cold place.
Sorry. It's just very, very funny. I like Blork a lot.
So what would you
so
do
single-minded. It's so good.
What would you need to do, Rill, to get in contact with Ir?
sleep?
Sleep.
Sort of.
Would you regain some powers that...
Well, I have plenty of powers as it is.
Oh, haven't you told us? I
Yeah,
forgot.
she has, but
Yeah.
she's in deep denial.
Yeah. Okay. Would you...
How does her face look right now? Does
Yeah.
it look like that? I have powers.
I mean,
Since you lost your little toy, would you consider something else as your patron?
I didn't lose a toy.
I'm trying to be nice.
Did you call all your friends toys?
No. But I'm uncertain on what he actually was.
I viewed them as a friend. Sort of.
Yeah.
Bit
I get that.
complicated.
Would Irm help us with your sister then?
Perhaps if there would be an exchange of thoughts, as it always is with these creatures. Sort of the reason why I was hoping for more time, so I wouldn't make a hastily and poor decision again by just picking
You
up
see
the first
a
stick
group
and-
of 5 servants walk with a large platter of food, and they are talking among each other as they walk. As soon as they're getting closer to you, they stop talking. They pass you, and then eventually they go around the corner. They start to gossip and talk, and they walk past.
I guess we do the same.
Yeah.
It was just quiet, so it's just quiet. Kind of like when
Yeah.
someone new walks into the elevator and two are talking, and then
exactly.
and then when they leave the elevator again, they start again.
Yeah.
Exactly like that.
She's an awkward pause from
Yup.
2 groups just nodding.
Nothing to
Stormtrooper.
see here.
Stormtrooper.
Carry on.
Well, you don't need to make a decision right now.
No.
But the thing is that I sort of need to now, don't I? If we're going back and we're gonna be chased, and there's gonna be a lot of stress, and
No, you don't have
then
to.
I need to make a decision because I'm still
We could
I
always...
still have some qualities.
Yeah,
sort.
you do.
You have
Of
a
course
lot
you
of
do.
qualities.
Just
I just thought it was what you wanted. I don't want
Yeah.
to stress you. We can go
Yeah.
get Vidal's staff.
We We can go and see what shrieks in the mountains.
Still want to go there?
Well, something shrieking in the mountains. Portal to another dimension. Why not? Floor can smash stuff.
Yes,
Yes.
we could do that. Show the qualities of the warrior, really.
Warriors of Shatmusan.
The warrior Shatmusa. Well, I've seen you spin that blade, the glaive thingy, on a stage, but you know, there are different types.
Yeah,
of
I am sure I can
wars.
dance the screeching creatures away.
Maybe you can seduce it with a dance.
From
Do
the
you
window.
realize that after the seduction comes another part which I might not want to partake in?
You can see the
biting of
shifting
the
of
head.
colors from the windows. Like it was this a little bit of light, but then now it shifts to very deep orange color. You can see that the sun, the last sunlight hit the very top side of the roof, which hits these, I would say, glass that it goes down into the garden, and it turns everything to this bright orange yellow color, like it intensify the colors of dusk, and they are very concentrated onto specific lamps, almost like they store this light.
Or we could go and get Lork's gauntlets.
Yes.
Or find the dragon treasure.
Would it be terribly wrong if we just slept on the matter?
I don't think so.
No,
I-
we can sleep.
I understand that it would be more beneficial, probably, to use the spell now, since you could regain it by resting, but
We shouldn't make hasty decisions, and if I sleep now, it's a good thing, actually, I think. Yeah.
I'm just worried we leave this place in a hurry and then change our minds.
Around the
And if
corner.
we still feel the same tomorrow,
It seems that I have found you.
As you see, Lauma comes
oh my god.
almost like hovering.
I
This.
I have heard that you were still in the fortress.
Yes.
Were you hoping not?
Well, you seem to be a busy lot. I wanted to give my certain apologies. I didn't want to come as rude as we did previously in the dungeons. You see, there's a little bit of stress into my mind, and I didn't want us to leave in a very discord between our souls.
I don't remember there being discord in the souls. But maybe you don't like us, that is fine, that happens.
No, I
Thank you for the
quite
concern.
fancy you all. There seems to be a lot that seems to have, what is the term, fun.
Sure.
Yeah.
It happens.
And you have grown in the princess mind as well. I just wanted to apologize for my rude suggestion down in the dungeons.
Didn't you say that was a test? Which I
Well,
assumed that you thought we would
Some can
succeed.
some take tests very rudely, and I do not want to bring us to a bad footing.
No hard feelings on my part.
That is very good to know. So, I've heard from my colleagues that you were looking into the Chatmuzal family. And I am gladly to provide this information for you if you want to, my lady.
For free?
Of course. See it as a piece of an apology.
Sure.
Alexander is a quite fierce warrior, and he had a lot of contacts, and he was coming here to train.
Oh.
You see, your family harness a little bit of artifacts that we are most inclined to want to. In exchange for artifacts from the old elven world, we provided training for soldiers. He told me that this upcoming rioting was about to happen in the region. This war for making the, how would we phrase it? The kingdom more secure. And turning a kingdom into an empire.
Of course. I see. So, trading business then?
Yes. Give me my most thanks to your mother, and please, if you would ever have any more of these artifacts, do know that the Conqueror is always pleased to pay.
I'll make sure to take this word with me to her.
Yes, this is a good conversation. I will leave you now. I will leave you to your whatever you were doing, and my excuse that I disturbed. May the spirits of bravery, courage, and perhaps, looking down at Blinky, love follow you all.
And he puts his hands inside of his sleeves and almost like he steps away, but it looks like kind of like he's hovering and walks away.
That was weird.
Everything here is weird. It's kind of interesting too.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Warm.
Beautiful weird.
Warm.
Moist.
Very moist.
Moist.
They said in unison.
I would like moist everybody. Yeah.
I'm sure we can arrange for a cold bath for you, Cloak.
Yes.
Think we're gonna be safe sleeping here?
I don't.
Can we be in your mansion?
If they will allow it.
Do we need to?
Depends.
Shouldn't it be kind of
Maybe it's rude.
good to see if we can find lodging here as a shown of trust?
We need to go and find our guide. Or he said every evening. That is a problem though.
We don't need to. He said that we could find him, but we don't need to find him now. No.
Yeah, but yeah.
We want to
so he's
inform
not-
him about our situation and what we're doing.
That we're staying. But he said that he would be at a place every evening, so that means he's also expecting that it might take a few days. He just doesn't want to be left behind when we leave.
Well, of course, that would make 100% sense.
Yeah.
And
So I guess he's
we-
fine. Yeah.
yeah, and we do have means to contact him should we need to, no?
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah. So we're sleeping.
I mean,
What time is it now?
Dusk. It's like
good
between
rest, yes.
between 5 and 7, I would say. Also, just for if you jump to, let's say, Frostheart Bastion, then you will jump in hours. So it will probably be midday-ish there, kinda. Just the time is different. Mighty warriors, what are you doing?
Should we go to the cold place?
Maybe tomorrow. We're gonna sleep.
Okay.
Aren't you tired?
I am not tired, but I can watch out for you. If you think it's unsafe.
It's probably fine.
Yeah, probably.
Guess we'll find someone and ask them. Otherwise, we walk outside and find a place. Maybe we're not.
There's
staying
guards
here.
everywhere. It's probably not.
Excuse us.
One other guard goes out and points to herself.
Yes, you perfect.
And it is the cat that what's Savvy?
Yes, my favorite.
It's this orange black Savvy cat walks on and go, yeah, what do you want?
Good sir. We were wondering. We haven't really been informed about our situation here. Are we supposed to?
You are prisoners. I'm joking.
I know you are. Are we supposed to find lodging within the fortress, or are we supposed to go into the
We
city?
should go and talk to Lao Mao. Or
Please show the way.
Please follow me.
Always.
He walks away.
It feels like he could be the son of Nis.
You want to ask?
No. I don't want to offend anyone.
Nis and the masseuse.
As he walks, he's like, so where are you coming from, my friends?
Long story all over.
Oh, I do love a long story as we
Yeah,
go.
would bore you to death.
I am not easily bored. Are you?
Oh, but you would be so bored, though.
I stood guard in 4 hours in deep snow, looking at only but the snow falling down, together
Yes,
with
Glork,
flowers.
Glork.
Yes.
Darling Glork, tell him everything about bacon.
About
I understand what
Christmas.
bacon is. I have tasted it many times. Smoked, plucked. I do love it. You continue walking.
how do you pluck bacon?
Oh, it's a very, very easy thing. He stops. You put it on the ground. And you pick it up. It is plucked. And it continues walking.
Oh my
You
god,
were
I'm just gonna
strange.
watch
I
Glork do that
am
later.
still joking.
I was just gonna say I've eaten a lot of plucked food, by the way. All of my food.
So, what are your names?
You don't
I'm
know?
Bjork.
Pleasure to meet you, Blork. My name is Miz.
Miss.
Miz.
Okay.
A pleasure.
A pleasure indeed. You maybe meet my father in the castle. My father is Nis.
You don't say. I guess that wasn't another joke.
No, it's never a joke with me. And he continue walking. Ah, we have arrived. And he points into the.
Hurry! Lovely!
I will wait here for your return.
For show. Come, say, leave.
I see you walking. For sure.
Yes,
That is good.
it's very
It's
cool.
really good.
No, it's horrible. It will never stick. It's not a trend. It's so like 5 years ago. People will look weirdly at you. Let's go.
For
You can
sure.
also say that people are the goat.
Yeah,
Gonna go
we
in.
do. It's a confusing.
Excuse me.
As you go inside, you see that you have arrived at Lauma's place, and he sits there. Oh, so we meet again.
Yes.
Is he also getting massage?
We were unsure. Where are we? Are we supposed to find lodging within the fortress, or are we supposed to venture into the city?
My apologies. The princess has ordered you to stay here. If you wish and if you want to, you have personal dorms here in the fortress.
Oh, splendid. Where?
Well, the guard can take you.
Wait. Did the guard know?
He walks out. And you go, it's you! Have you not anything else you can do? No, I am here to take... My father ordered me to take...
Of course he did. Take her to the suites.
He nods and he... Looks like you're coming with me! And he... stammers away.
Kill me.
Well, I hope you have a very good night.
Of course.
If you want anything else, please come to me.
Yes, of course.
And
He wants to do things with you, real.
Who?
He gave that weird smirk. Never mind.
I'm fine. I'm so fine.
Continuing down the corridor, following this savvy cat, you come to a very, very large room. It has 5 beds in it. It is this very nice suite where there's plenty of fruit. There are plenty of other clothing. There's 2 bathtubs behind this screen apparatus. So there is everything here you need.
A fireplace?
Yes, there's a fireplace.
A big one?
Yeah, I would say considerably.
Because we really need more heat.
Yeah.
As Miz turns around and go like, I'm gonna stay here and guard. Don't go anywhere.
For sure.
And he goes, oh yeah, for horse. And then you go, continue to go.
Yeah, for horse.
For horse?
Hey, that's the goat. Oh. That's weird.
Now I sort of hope he travels somewhere and says that.
For the horse?
Yeah.
He closes the door after him and you are left alone in the chambers.
I need to check something time-wise.
Mm-hmm.
Since we fought...
1 hour left.
we fought the... Oh god. Whatever it was in the Mount Nope. It's the same day still, right? Or have we slept in between? Because I can't recall.
Found what in Mount Nope? What?
You
the
fought
thingy...
the lightning tiger thingy with wings.
Thing.
I think
you have slept.
We have slept because
Yeah.
I did a mind blank spell. This
Yes.
last thing I did, and I'm still keeping track on that. And that was after the fight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we slept.
Okay, so okay.
Yeah.
So you have slept, but you have traveled here.
Yeah.
And now your time before, so yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Time
just
is
double
weird.
checking.
Yeah,
to
but
me.
yeah.
We slept,
it's-
because we slept 8 hours. Then it's been 2 hours, 2 hours, 2 hours 30 minutes, 1 hour, and 1 hour.
You traveled here.
Good
this
job.
past time, so yeah.
I'm keeping track of a spell.
I know, and it's amazing.
It's fucking terrible. You still have 8, by the way, and a few hours more. Ooh, so in case you're not gonna have it when we rest.
Oh yeah, 5-10 points.
So you're in your resting quarters. You can do, if you want to do something specific, you can tell me that. Otherwise, I'm just gonna.
Well, Why are you smiling?
Because
No,
I know you're gonna do some weird stuff. So before you do your stuff, I'm gonna start with...
Why ever do you mean?
Yeah.
Never do weird stuff.
She never does weird stuff whenever she sleeps.
Yeah, no.
I would never dream of it.
Haha, dream.
I'm gonna pull out the book of Phoenixes.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna try and bring out the egg at the fireplace.
Bring forth the egg.
Yes.
You summon it
Are we gonna
inside
cook it?
the fireplace.
If it fits. If the fireplace is...
Yeah, it fits.
The
Yeah,
fighting egg.
You put it on top of the fire.
yeah.
It's on top of the fire.
Yeah, I imagine it's way too cold anyways, but, well, it's warm. And I'm gonna sit next to it and read in the book.
Okay.
He's gonna stare at it with him.
You decided to cook it.
I was thinking the same. He's making a ginormous omelette.
And he's reading a cookbook.
Lord is sitting next ready with the utensils, like, yeah.
What I have seen, Golidar, you need to crack the egg first.
I'll help you!
Oh my god!
No. I'm keeping it warm.
Why do you keep the egg warm?
I want it to hatch.
Okay.
Maybe you should sit on it.
Yes, I think so too.
I kept my egg in a pocket for about a week, I think. Maybe less. That helped.
And then you brought it to a bird lady in a mirror.
Oh yeah.
I look at
Maybe
it.
we'll
I don't
do
think
that.
it fits in my pocket, though.
It's big.
That's very true, actually. My egg was a bit more, pocket size.
We're not gonna eat the egg.
Okay.
I pet the egg.
It is.
It's good because
It is quite cool. When you.
It's quite cool.
Oh, I didn't mean to go full gun.
The egg has sunglasses.
Fool of a took! Fool of a goblin!
I'm gonna try to warm it up. I'm gonna build up a more fire and I'm gonna produce flame just to
Oh god, poor Blork.
gonna make it very warm in here.
I'm sitting next to the door.
Yes.
and just to make it even warmer, I'm gonna put up blankets around the fireplace. So I'm gonna keep the heat, try to contain the heat.
Also,
Please don't burn the fortress down.
I'm going also, now when it's getting dusk, I know Nia would actually know, because in the Asian countries when it's getting, humid, and then when it gets cold, it gets cold. And it's the moisture between becomes this sticky, and it gets cold that fast.
Sticky moist.
Yes. So
Lovely feeling.
it's so it goes rapidly down, but at the very time that you are here now, it's getting quite colder, so it's getting quite nice to have a fire in the room.
Do you think if we make it smaller, will it hatch
You,
better?
as you are putting your fire, your magical flame to it, Vidal, you get this very weird sense in your mind. It's this very weird connection. It is the sense of that you can tap into that connection.
One with the egg.
I'm gonna be one with the egg. I'm gonna tap into that.
Okay.
Tap that egg.
Tap the egg, indeed.
No!
Tap
Oh
the
my
egg.
god!
Ah.
We end tonight's stream, it's okay. We talk about shit, we talk about, but not tap the egg. It's
Tap that egg.
It's
So,
a big
I
egg,
can
though.
sit on the egg.
Vidal, I want you to make a wisdom saving
We
throw.
don't want shit on the egg.
Am I doing the weird shit now? 21.
21. God damn it, guys.
We are mature adults.
Yes, we are.
I'm blaming my sickness. I have reasons.
Of course you do.
Vidal, as you sit there and you look, and it's almost like as you feel that connection, you you very rapidly go into it. Almost like that sense you felt, that bloodlust you felt, is almost like that feeling, but you dive in. It's almost, almost get hypnotized by the flames as you see past the fire and past into a void until you see a place that seems familiar to you. It's on a shelf on the mountain, and you can see it dragging this large sword after it. This red-orange hued creature with long horns dragging this sword and just screaming out, and it tries to lift up this sword. It's the demon that took your power.
Is it like a vision? Am I there or do I see it? Like...
It's a vision, more like. You get the sense and you recognize the place that this demon is getting closer towards the tree that you saw on the very shelf on the mountainside where you fought the spider.
Can I calculate how long it would take for it to reach the tree?
Make a intelligence check, just straight off. No, a nature check. Sorry,
a nature check. Yeah,
I would say nature because it's hard to distinguish it. Maybe some, you believe that hours probably.
Just
but
one thing. Videl got a, what's it called?
Inspiration.
Inspiration.
Yeah,
point.
you can. Oh yeah, you can roll again if you want to.
Yeah, I want to roll again.
Okay, then you use your DM inspiration, and then you
23.
Definitely, you recognize the place. That demon will reach 3 hours maybe to the tree, if it's going towards the tree.
But it looks like it's going towards the tree with.
Maybe. It senses that it's more like it's going maybe towards where you have been previously.
Oh. I'm gonna try and snap out of it.
You easily snap out of it, as no time has passed when you come back and you hear that Blork and everybody is doing whatever they are doing in the room.
We might have a problem.
Why?
Really?
Yeah.
What? Just one?
Yeah. You know, my old friend.
The Lord of Bones.
Yeah.
What friend?
Demon one.
Was he a friend?
Or is it the rot one you're talking about?
Not the rot one. The demon one.
The demon. Thought the rot was a demon too.
Kinda.
What about him?
I think he's walking towards the tree.
That's not very specific.
No, like the tree
What
outside or sand or your tree?
My tree.
Oh.
Yes, the sword. I might reach it within a few hours.
Well, how do you know this?
Is he out? Is the demon free and walking around with the sword in the real life world?
Yeah.
Oh.
The egg showed me.
Can they do that?
I look towards the egg. Yeah. Apparently.
Well, it's not the weirdest thing that has happened.
No, no, it isn't. You're right. I just thought demons couldn't be out about. I thought that's
like
why they
it.
possessed people.
Yeah, well, looked like it. Felt like it was going where I've been.
You think it's looking for you?
Or something else.
The staff?
Maybe.
You want to go there?
Yeah.
Where are we going now?
Maybe to a tree.
A cold place.
Yeah, a cold place. Where you got infected by a spider.
I can go alone.
No. Okay. You guys came all the way here. You think I'm gonna let you go alone?
I just wish that we for once were allowed to decide where to go by ourselves.
Yeah.
Maybe
One
one
day.
day we will. Yeah.
Is this another thing on the list?
It
No,
is
it's
now.
a new thing.
Yeah.
It's an entirely new thing.
Yes, that's what I
Because
meant.
we needed more on that. Just wanted a break. Okay, I guess we need to go then.
How do we get there, like in a portal?
Yeah.
We can get there instantly. I have the flower that you wanted me to keep.
Can't you just walk through the tree or something?
Yeah, and I have the flower so you can use that. Can't you?
Yeah, I can use that. We need to find a tree large enough for us to fit in. But I don't think that is a problem over here.
I don't think so either.
So we will not sleep here.
Doesn't seem like it.
Oh, nice.
Only
Glad
one that's
someone is
happy.
pleased.
Yeah, glad someone is pleased. Well, Blink is kind of semi looking a little bit pleased, actually.
Okay. Are we going then?
It's not like we have a choice. Again.
We always have a choice.
No, we don't.
I choose to do what Vidal wants.
Let's help Gulidar.
Exactly. We're choosing to help our friend.
Let's go.
It isn't really a choice.
Let's pretend it is.
Yeah.
I open the door.
I take the egg and I pull it back.
Mm-hmm.
I have the key still, don't I?
Yeah.
She's gonna hang it on her chain that says in case of Siren. Okay. Should we tell someone we're leaving?
Does it matter?
No.
Never matters.
I'm gonna take out my shock. It's right on the floor. We left.
You're right in Bashkul.
Sure.
Blinky was here.
Blinky was here. I'm out. Blinky has left the building.
So outside then.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold out my hand towards Rill. Oh, let's go. If she takes my hand.
I'll take it.
You wander out.
Before Blinky leaves, she's gonna be the last to leave the room where she said we left. She's gonna take out the token that says, "If lost, return to Blinky."
She's gonna put it down. She's gonna look at it. She's gonna walk.
You find yourself outside of the garden, and you find multiple of these pinkish whitish trees that are stacked together, and as you wander out, you can see Master Findo is standing outside and looking at the trees and noticing your presence as you walk towards one of the trees. Standing, looking at you.
I'm looking
Evening.
at Videl.
Evening.
Evening.
Hey.
Can we borrow one of your trees for a moment?
He smiles. They're not mine to be in charge of.
I put my hand on one of the tree
Mhm.
and kinda ask for permission from Elenway. And try to cast transport via plants to get to the tree.
Immediately, as soon as you touch it, it goes. It's open up.
So, are you ready?
Yes.
No, but it doesn't matter.
I'm gonna wait until everyone has entered. Be the last one.
Cold, a cold breeze comes from the portal.
Alright.
I enter.
Mm-hmm.
Starting to put on some gloves.
I don't care. I'm just gonna walk through.
Looking at my bare feet. Fixing that when we get through.
They all pass through, Vidal.
And I enter too.
Okay.
Give the place a last look.
As you come out from the portal, in these cold winds hitting your face, hitting your body, come to a familiar location that you have been here previously. There's a large tree that grows out from the mountainside, out in an arcward towards the side of the mountain and climbing upwards. And even through some of the cliffside and growing out in and out from the cliffside. As you have arrived on where you fought the spider previously. It is cold. It is windy. A little bit of snow trickles down from the sky.
Can you feel it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can. Specifically because we were in a room that was currently being heated by Videl and a fireplace inside a humid land.
I kneel down and
The
pick up
contrast
some
must be
snow.
lovely.
Mhm.
Oh, fucking kill me.
You take a huge chunk of snow in your large fists.
And I smear it all over my body.
It is wonderful for you.
Oh, yes.
Immediately going from this very moist and warm land to this icicle cold. You can feel your whole body almost get covered in frost because you have been so moist.
I'm gonna walk around and I'm gonna see if I can sense the demon somewhere.
I lay down in the snow.
Yes. Make an Arcana check with that.
Natural one with a 7.
You don't sense it. It is cold. Maybe it's the shock of going from a warm climate to a cold climate, but you don't see it. You don't sense it. It is very odd.
I left tomorrow back in the other place.
We knew that would happen.
Yeah.
Is he gonna be pissed?
No, just
Fuck!
well, I can keep an eye on the place now. I can communicate with him from wherever. I think. Yep.
I mean,
yeah,
like we
he's-
always say
he's-
we will do, but we never do. So
He's still there. At least
just
he's
forget
walking
about him.
around.
At least he's alive.
Maybe we should put up your mansion.
Why?
Why? Why do we go into the tree?
So you can get warm.
Whatever do you mean? She's trying to put on a shoe that is not meant for her foot.
I look over at Rill.
Fine. It's just that if we put on the mansion now, and you said the demon is gonna be here in 3 hours or something, she might not have any good spells left to use because none of us have slept.
Yeah.
You know, as it always is.
Yeah.
Not that I care, because I can't do anything anyway.
How does the surroundings? Is there any cave or something?
Not in the plateau that you're on, but you can make an investigation check if you want to find something, or like a cavern or something.
Yes.
Well, are we next to the tree?
You are next to the tree.
Where-
You came
yeah.
out from the tree. Like,
Well, the last
you
time
can
there
go-
were old huts from Vidal's tribe. They were still here.
they're no longer here.
They're
Just-
no longer here.
No,
There are no huts.
there's no huts.
The fuck
Now
took
when you-
took the
and
old
then you-
destructive huts?
Hadn't you hatt någon hatt? Så hadn't you hatt någon hatt?
The one when you start to think about it, then it usually would be huts here, but there are
Yeah,
no
and they
huts.
were destroyed and old. Why
Yeah,
would
but there's
What?
nothing more of them.
Let me ask you a question. Why would someone take your old broken down houses?
Maybe they had a bad day.
And they like to collect broken house parts?
Maybe they just wanted to smash them more and want to see them roll down the cliffside.
There could have been a storm.
No, I'm not
guess.
sure.
I'm gonna look around in the snow. Does it look like there are like a tiny army of spider legs? Babies that have been walking through this area recently.
Make a survival check with disadvantage.
Yeah, it's not my forte, but I'm just gonna.
While she
Check.
does that, I'm gonna go to the tree and I'm gonna
Mhm.
touch it and see if it would open to us.
17.
As,
Gonna go next to Vidal.
as Blinky goes around and you go towards the tree. How much do you roll, Blinky?
17.
17. Looking at the snow, it has been snowing quite intensely. Oh. Okay, no, I'm back. No, something happened here. Never mind. You're looking at the ground. There has been movement here. It looks like it is humanoids who has been here. Multiple. Maybe the size of, not in the size of Blork, but they seem to be larger. They're footprints. They have big boots on them.
Lord.
And they have been here for, I would say, because you find some of them that are hidden close by and some of them has not been smeared by any snow yet, you would indicate that maybe between 2 to 5 days. It is hard to distinguish it, but around nearly a week, there has been people here.
Lork.
You see me scouting the area.
Not
And also-
making snow angels.
With your investigation check, Blork, as you're looking around for a cavern, you start to like look above and a little bit, but then you go towards the edge, and you can see around 8 to 10 meters down. You can see there's a dent going into the mountain. It looks some sort of like hole 10 meters down. It looks like it would be the lip opening of a cave. on the mountainside. There is no like balcony, like a plateau going into it. It's just a hole into the mountain.
There might be cover here if you need to warm up.
As Vidal, you touch.
God.
As Blork says that and turns around towards you, you touch the side of the tree and the tree opens up.
We'll see what it leads to.
As you look inside, there are these flowers. This corridor of flowers.
Can we go in? You think?
If I try to ask that to the tree, to Elenway respond in a sure, enter me.
Make a religion check with disadvantage.
10.
As you ask it politely, it does not respond.
Maybe it's just a you thing. Couldn't we just, get the staff and leave? Please?
Blinky, in the wind, you hear this almost like a whistle. This
Like a humanoid? Like a signal?
for a bit, and then you start to listen at it. You hear this, and you hear it go from a whistling sound. You hear this. It echoes.
Does it sound familiar?
No.
Does it sound like an animal or a
Yes.
creature?
It sounds like a creature.
Is it only
Close?
Blinky that hears it?
She has very high passive perception.
Okay.
If I listen more to it,
Make a perception check.
That's 22.
Get closer to Vidal and the tree as well and be like,
Excuse me, tree, is it okay if we go inside, please?
I'm gonna go halfway in. So if it closes, it's gonna crush me. And I'm gonna see.
Put your hoof.
Yeah. Will, can you try and enter and see if.
Where's the rest of Gulitar?
No, it maintains up the door. As Blink, how much did you roll, Blinky?
22.
22. You listen close and you hear this. It's deep growling. You maybe heard one of these creatures before, but not in a mountain, like not in a snowy mountain. But you have close, and then you remember hearing it, and then you connect the dot. It sounds like a wyvern. But in these parts, these wyverns are larger.
I guess here goes nothing. I'm going to stick in an arm.
Your arm goes... No.
How far away is Blork from me?
Not so far.
30 meters? Or 30 feet?
13 meters away, maybe.
Take out
It's
my
quite a
coin.
large plateau.
Yeah, I'm taking out my coin then.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sending a message into his mind.
Mm-hmm.
Blork,
Yes.
I hear wyverns.
Do I know what that is?
We
Yeah.
talked about it
Yeah.
before.
Okay.
I think when we were going to the Moon Screamers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then
Where?
Close. I'm not sure how close. Just wanted you to let you know there.
I think there is a cave down here. We can hide there and make a fire.
How do we know it's not inhabited by
more wyverns.
As you
wyverns?
put in your handrail, it's very warm inside.
You know what? You live only once. I'm gonna step inside.
YOLO!
Do I have like
Yep.
the periphery of what they're doing? Because I'm imagining I'm at least keeping track wherever.
How
My
far
hair.
away is Blinky from us?
I would say 25, 30 meters away.
I'm
On the
gonna.
plateau and looking around.
Yeah, I'm gonna shout for Blinky.
You do Blinky!
Okay.
Blinky and Blork, you start to hear this. And you see something dark above the...
Wyverns!
Do I see it?
Soon.
Okay.
Blink is imagining that, like, fuck, I'm not gonna make it. She's gonna just face palm into the snow because she's white, and imagine she's just gonna try to camouflage herself.
I'm gonna into Blinky's mind. So, what are you doing?
She is pile diving into a snow pit.
Yeah,
Lord, what do you do?
I run towards Blinky and pick her up in her
No!
clothes.
No! I'm hidden! You fucking
We need to go. There is monsters coming.
counterproductive! I'm gonna slap him in the face because I'm so agitated.
How are you gonna reach my face?
If you're picking me up, I'm slapping you.
Like a purse. I hold you in your clothes
What?
and run towards the tree.
Just slapping on his thigh.
I'm just standing in there. Oh,
I don't want to be this close to your ass. No.
Where is Lucky Lady?
Vidal, as you see as they are running and biggering, you can see a large grey shadow flies above them, and something just flies and dives under, like, past the ravine going downwards. And it's very large.
Ghoulie Dar, we have to go.
I stand in there with a hole in the tree. Yes.
I want you to make an athletic check.
Yes.
I would have been fine.
24.
As Blork is running, holding Blinky, you see something dives up from the ravine, and it's super fast going above. You don't see the creature, so it's just a gray shape, just flying, and something dragging behind it. It looks like this long scorpion tail that comes like swooping, but Blork is too fast for it, so he just books into the tree, and it just floats upward again. And it disappears into the snow.
Hi.
I stand and look. Looking. What was that?
I'm in the tree.
Yeah, I'm looking into.
everyone else.
Yeah, I'm looking inside the tree and looking at you, partially outside because I want to see what it is.
What was what?
Did I confirm that it is a Vyvern? Because Blinky has been very up close to one. It was her cellmate in the beginning of this campaign.
Yeah.
Yes.
I will drop Blinky in the tree and go back for Vidal.
No, I'm standing.
He is in the.
I'm partially
Okay.
inside and like I'm looking outside the door to see what's going on.
It's a Wyvern.
As you look outside, I would say that Vidal and Blinky, you recognize this is a storm wyvern. These are native to these mountains, like if it would be Thoria mountains. They are usually up in the very high top of the mountains, and they are hunting for storms.
Then I should know what they are.
Yes, you definitely would know that there is a storm wyvern.
The lightning.
And the peculiar thing about a storm wyvern is they hunt in flocks.
Oh shit!
So it's not only one wyvern. They hunt. Blork, you know that these wyverns hunt for mammoths. And they usually gather up together and feast on one mammoth for and they have that feast for like half a month, maybe.
Well, good thing we're not mammoths.
Yeah. But they are known to hunt smaller creatures if they don't find any mammoths in the area.
Luckily, you're the smallest one.
And
It will lead you last.
You have only seen one, so it may be a scout that were looking for potential prey.
I go
What
inside the
should we
tree.
do?
Inside the tree, it is this. It is almost nearly exactly where the Tabaxi Isles are. It's this beautiful colorization of flowers. It's warm. It's humid. It's almost exactly from where you came from. Small insects that are flying between flowers and vegetation. This very nice orange light that shines from inside of the top of the tree downwards, so you can see the streams of light going inside of it.
When I go in, does the door close after me, or is it still open?
Yes. As you go in, it goes closes.
Well, that's handy.
Yeah.
But now we can't find the demon.
Are we really going to fight the demon?
I don't know.
Rather not.
What were we doing here then?
Getting the thing before the demon can. I guess, right? Or what are we doing?
I'm gonna put down my hand into flower beds.
It's nice.
I'm gonna see if I can sense Elenway, or if Elenway accepts me.
You sense the presence of Elenway.
I try to connect with it. Try to, hold on to it.
You hold on, but you feel that you're not really just there yet.
I'm gonna bring forth the egg.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna touch the egg.
Nothing.
I don't really know what we should do. Not yet.
Can you ask someone? Can you ask the egg?
I try again, and gonna ask it if it could help me, guide my way.
You lean towards it, you try to sense something, but you only met with nothing.
Nothing. You're muted, Blinky.
You're muted, Blinky.
Well, maybe dig your hoofs and hands into the dirt. And, I don't know, ground yourself to your god thingy.
I'm gonna do
Like
that.
Like a plan.
I'm gonna, next to the egg, or I'm gonna go a bit more inside. Take the egg and put it on a good spot.
Maybe it wants a nest, or maybe it wants more fire.
Then I'm gonna produce flames, and I'm gonna put it in my hands and put my hands on the egg. Try to warm it up.
As you conjure fire, inside from the tree you hear this, "Fire is forbidden."
Help me then. I'm gonna
See,
let the
from
fire go.
behind Rill, there is a person that just walks out from the very wall. part bark and part leaves coming out from it.
I'm sorry.
What?
You are fascinating to me.
Who?
Just gonna back away.
Yeah.
You are Fey touched.
Who is speaking to?
Don't you see the creature?
Well, I meant. Hi,
Oh,
my name is Annabella von Schattmusal. Who are you?
Turns around. You can see as you look at it, it is. You have actually seen one of these creatures before, a long time ago, but a corrupted version of it.
Oh.
This large, quite lanky, bark covered, and having these very bright, almost like golden eyes that just covered like whole. It doesn't have like a distinct iris, it's just covered in this golden color. And these crowns of leaves and other flowers, and I bear many names.
Charming.
Are you a
Do you have one you can give us, maybe?
Looks down at you particularly, really. I am friend of your old friend.
Sandor?
That is so cryptic.
I am friend of Vithra.
Oh. The real one or the fake one?
The real one.
Oh, cool.
We were friends until she changed the course.
Happens. It's usually how friendships ends. Someone decides to go the other way, no longer care.
I pull the egg back.
As soon as you pull the egg back, the creature looks towards you.
Can you help me? I walk towards it.
I may not help.
Can you guide me then? How do I get them to listen again?
They're always listening, Vidal.
I'm afraid.
And such does her to you as well.
I have some news that this tree might be in danger.
It's looking up towards the tree. This tree is always in danger.
Might be a demon on its way.
The demon is already here. He's
Where is it?
standing for me.
I look down at myself.
You never lost its connection. You may only struggle in finding a replacement, Vidal.
So my vision was me who I saw.
No. It's just what is coming soon.
I don't understand.
Such is the way of Elenway.
And everything else in this corrupted world.
Apparently. So how do I stop it?
Only you know that answer.
Yeah, Vidal, look deep within you, and you will see the answer before you. Sorry, that's sarcasm.
I have an arrow. Maybe I should use it.
Mr. Treeman, can you maybe kill the wyverns?
The wyverns have protected this tree ever since the guardian was slain.
Okay.
It gives its hunting grounds as it protects the nest that is close by. So no, I will not kill this tree protectors.
Of course, they have to protect this tree that we came out of.
Yeah.
Well,
Can we
It
go
isn't-
in another tree, Kulitar?
Why are we going to another tree? The wyverns aren't bothering us in here.
I thought we were supposed to go to the cold place.
This is the cold place. We're just inside a tree.
Yeah.
But what are we doing then?
Trying to figure out what's the problem.
I was going to kill a demon.
I still
No,
might.
you weren't.
So you say that you don't need me here then?
You're always needed, Vidal. But you need to be in your true mental state.
What does that mean?
Thank you, Block.
Yeah, exactly. That.
You just speak in riddles.
They usually do that. And we need to figure it out.
I don't want to figure things out. I want to kill the demon and save Gulidar.
Then you have your answer already there. The dryad starts to move inside towards the tree.
Inside the tree, or does
Move
he?
towards inside the tree.
Could you tell the wyverns that we are not here to attack the tree?
Don't think they can speak with the wyverns. They are just creatures that lives here.
I don't know.
Live in some symbiosis still. Like, exist together. I'm gonna follow the dryad.
Mm-hmm.
Just see what it's up to.
It goes into... I assume that everybody else follows suit. It moves. It's very unnatural how large this tree is inside here. But eventually it comes to like an opening in the tree. As soon as it steps forward, it deepens down. The ground deepens down and turns into a pool of water. And then it walks to the side of the pool and then it sits down.
I'm gonna do the same. Really? Yeah, sorry. Go on, Robin.
You needed answers. I present the answer, showing the pool of water. My words are bound to not tell what needs to, for you to grow as a flower on your own. To be strong, you need to grow on your own and not be nourished. That is the beauty of mortality. You grow into incredible creatures without the divine touch, without the beings of the great beyond. You have a chance to adapt and form, become stronger, or fall. I cannot give you what you're seeking, but this well of water will.
I'm gonna start getting undressed. And then I'm gonna hand my stuff to Rill and whisper. He wants me to take a bath, right?
I have absolutely no idea.
I am providing this to all of your comrades.
I put my stuff on the ground and then I'm gonna walk into the pool.
But I warn thee, knowing the answer of where to go could be dangerous.
You only
But I
live once.
understand that sometimes the path is too shrouded to know what the next step is. But I present to thee the well
just another thing that is going to tell us what to do.
Yeah, where to go.
Doesn't tell you what to do or where to go.
What does it do then?
I dip my head into the pool.
Okay.
Mink is gonna sit down next to the pool and meditative pose with her little legs and just look into the pool.
Just gonna sit down as well.
And observe as the bubbles go away in case she needs to rescue him, even though she can't swim.
As you dive down, Vidal, into the pool of water, you clench your nose and you clench your eyes, and instinctively you try to go up, but you can't go up from the water. As soon as you reaches out, it's just water.
I try to relax and embrace Elenway.
As you embraces the light and you embrace the water around you, you hear fire starts to burn behind you. This crackling embers of fire. And then you feel the warmth on the other side, on the front of your face. But in the back you hear this familiar bloodlust, this familiar voice within you, this growling beast that you feel clutching around your throat.
I'm trying to push it away.
You take it away and it immediately releases you. And you hear your mother's voice. Vidal. What are you looking for?
You.
Why?
I want to feel warm. Want to know you.
You feel a hand caressing your face. I'm always with you. But you need to let go. And accept fully. And apologize to Elenway. The demon never left. It's always a part of you.
How do I get rid of it? Can I?
You people see underneath the water that he is completely still, but spike starts to come up from the water that he usually had when he had the blood form.
Is he alright?
Is he supposed to do that?
Look at the
The dryad looks over to the water, patiently waiting.
Bend down to Blinky.
If he dies, we burn the tree, right?
After we cut her into little pieces.
Deal.
Make it into firewood.
Staring
Then-
at her.
He stares back at you.
I'm gonna try to poke the water. My finger, like.
As you touch it, it feels like it's getting warmer. Like almost nearly to boiling.
Oh, throw some potatoes in there.
It feels like we're making a stew.
Yay! Oh, it
Look,
smells.
do you have some
Lord is
onions
like,
on you?
Lord is
Sausages.
like, why does it smell like goat? I get hungry.
Goat soup.
Goat soup. Yum yum yum. throw the egg in there. Is the egg up here?
You have to choose.
Choose what?
It's not. It's
No.
Vidal. It's blocking out. What?
I thought it was the tree man.
Asking on the water. What? I love it.
Oh, would have been fun. I choose it anyway. And I'm so sorry for...
And not power. You hear this voice crackling and you just feel it touching above your clavicle, almost like it's tearing you apart.
Can I move, really, like...
No, you
No.
can't. You feel this demonic presence. I can give you power. You feel a sword emanate from in your hand.
And I don't want it.
Are you sure?
Yes.
The presence dissipates. And the only thing that you feel is water around you. As you dive up your head from the water and you grasp for air. The tree
You okay?
looks down looking from Blinked to Vidal.
Think I'm okay. Something wrong. I'm completely naked also, so you know.
Yeah.
We know.
Yeah.
I have seen you this close in a very particular height naked, so I think I'm good.
Do you want to get dressed?
Does it have spikes now? They're gone?
No, they're gone.
They're
as
gone.
soon as he goes up.
Do I feel any differently?
Yeah. You feel more like you did before, but more calm, more determined.
I walk up and I feel good.
Uh-huh. You're also very naked.
What happened?
He has chose his side.
What
Then
does that mean?
give me the destroyer egg.
What are you gonna do with it?
I am going to return it to where it belongs.
The destroyer egg?
I'm gonna take forth the egg.
It try to reach for the egg. And then goes over the egg and grasp it.
Not gonna hurt it, right?
Oh no.
Into the boiling
the
water.
pool!
Yeah.
Yes!
It takes it and puts it near, like, the moss. You may enter the chamber and take it. It is yours by choice. But you only get this one chance again, Vidal. Nature is violent. Elenwe is unforgiving after giving a chance again.
Thank you for your guidance.
Looks towards Blinky and the others. You wish to step into the pools?
No, I'm good, thank you.
Why?
You want answers?
Frankly, I think I want to be left alone for once, you know. As weird as that might sound.
I did never call you here. Nor did I want to be disturbed. Yet your friend sicked me out.
I don't think that's what she
You
meant.
can
but-
leave.
Okay.
I do not wish to harm, nor disturb your peace.
Do you want to take a bath, Blork?
No.
Okay. Guess we'll
Do
leave.
I need to be completely submerged?
No. You can simply drink from the water if you wish.
Drink before Blork takes a bath.
Oh, I was like, more like the goat stew by water.
It looks clean. After Vidal goes up, it looks clean. Like it self-cleans itself.
Probably is magical.
And then you drink it, it tastes like shit. Fur.
Moist goat.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like it can get any worse, can it? Just gonna drink some water.
He's gonna laugh a little bit when she says that. Because she knows it's gonna get worse.
I know it too, but I'm still gonna drink the water.
She's gonna sit down again and do the same thing.
You drink it,
Mm-hmm.
and as you're drinking, looking into your hands, presumably, and after you drank and you look up, there's nothing around. Darkness. And then in the very far distance, you hear somebody calls your name. You hear Annabella, Annabella.
Yes?
Nokri, from the mother side, Nokri.
Yes? What's going on?
And behind you hear this like a huge gathering of feathers.
You gonna turn around?
And you can see the full majesty of Vithra stand before you. This 3.5 meters tall creature, an owl fae standing in front of you. Multiple wings behind, falling over like a huge piece of robe, just covering her with brownish feathers. And a huge beak, and almost nearly like it looks nearly like a porcelain mask of like what Nyx had previously.
Hi.
Not lifting up any mouth, just inside your head you hear this. You called to me, child.
Did I? Maybe I did.
In one of your 1,000 thoughts.
In a sense, yes. Yes. Are you real?
Reaching out the feathers.
Try to touch her.
Very warm. Touch the feathers and they are warm.
Have I met you before?
We have not really.
Let me rephrase. Have I spoken to you before then?
No. You have spoken to an imposter.
So I thought then.
I am here to help you.
How? I thought you were trapped in a mirror dimension, prepared to be killed for something that you apparently did, but I don't know what that was.
The magic of Elenway is mysterious to most. I may, my physical form, be trapped in the Vashnikari, but I am here.
So which part of history is true? Were you betrayed and trapped in a mirror? Was that true?
It is
Is
true.
there a reason for the hags to really dislike you, especially the one called Akka?
Yes. She takes out her. It's a human hand that approaches from the feathers. Please, let me show you.
Sure.
As you touch her hands, a huge wave of feathers covers you. And you can see before you that a huge coven of these old women just kneels down before you. And from your periphery, you can see Vithra steps out, and another version of Vithra. They worshipped me. I was a bringer that would give the seed to this world. You know him, or them, as Sandor. She pointed down at one of the hags. She was meant to be my messenger. The one who will give life to the tree. A huge part of feathers just sweeps by again. But as you see, as you are inside this mountain, I was summoned here by her. Call out for the stress that the coven was soon to be destroyed by dwarves and elves. But instead I was prisoned. By them. By her. Trying to take my power, to give it to her love.
Can she turn into a dragon?
Indeed she is. I blessed her with a gift. She wished to become one with her love, and the only that she could was to give her the blood of the draconic. I granted her this wish in order to fulfill her part of this world and then leave.
Things seldom turn out the way we think they would.
A plume of feathers flies away, and instead, now you can see from the other side of the mirror. Inside, she made pacts with mortals, locked me up, saved me here in order to sacrifice me. But instead, she was locked up in her own mountain. The coven saw her betrayal of her path, only seeing her love, the power to resurrect the dragon again.
Well,
but in this plane, I was chained by a force that battled my own, and I lost.
So why was there a copy of you reaching out to me? It makes very little sense.
The creature is known as Ergal.
As much I understood.
It is a demon that wished to break free. It is also a being that was locked inside the Vashnikari from an elven island. It was forced in by the elves from another time And it found me there. And then it used you. It connected to one of its apostles. Your mother. Which gave the piece of the Vashnikari to you.
Well, I've learned to never trust my own memories, so yeah, that makes probably sense, yes. I wouldn't. So you're saying that my mother is working with the demon? Set this up for me.
There are many of these changelings working for the demon, known as the Apostles of Change.
Ah, yes. Guess he started a cult inside the Vashnikari or something.
They want to see this world change.
Well, yes, as much as I sort of had the hopes that my mother would have seen past the errors of that and just,
And the easier to sway you was to use the appearance of me.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, it's more likely to trust someone who looks this than a demon, for sure. But why send me to the Underdark then? I am so confused.
There is a place in the Underdark which the Draunai have. They have another piece of the mirror.
Oh,
who grants them their power. A power that they uses to change materials to uncertain and most alienite types.
Oh?
They use it to find the keys to open up certain areas on the Underdark. Your mother and others from the Draunai community gives each other artifacts to open up their final piece.
Yes. We're just handing out artifacts everywhere.
But it's certain types of artifacts.
Of course there is. What kind?
They are opening up places that they shouldn't. Because they try to find the ultimate change bringers. And a plume of feathers again, and you can see the door that you saw at Gar Place. They are trying to find the mind flayers again.
Oh, they found them. It's part of them.
Which means that they will come for Ergal.
The mind flayers?
They will.
Wants the demon.
Yes. It had helped them before. You hold one of the keys to open the scepter. She looks down at your... One of 3 keys to open the door. The dark scepter, the tome of dreams, and the necklace of the moon.
Ah.
All in one place opens up the door. But not to free the mind flayers. To reach their old civilization.
Uh-huh. So is opening this door good or bad?
It is definitely bad.
Okay.
They will change this world as they did previously.
So what am I supposed to do with the tome and the scepter and the necklace I really hope I haven't seen before, even though...
She sweeps closer to you. There are ways to destroy it. But do know that you will release the being inside. But the key will be destroyed, but the being will last. Or you will hide it.
How bad do you think it would be to release the being?
I do not know. But the being's intention are grim. She
They
stands
have my
up.
sister, you know.
They do.
At least her conscience, I think. Hope that her body is safe.
I know that her body is safe.
Well, you do.
Her mind is being touched by delirium.
That sounds just awful. So, is this when you're supposed to give me any great advice or guidance, or I have
I don't believe that you will listen to a fae.
I don't know what I'm supposed to listen to anymore. It sort of feels like, yes?
All I want is for Ergal to never to return. I don't wish this world to change. But I wish it to be better.
Why are you imprisoned? What did you do?
Nothing. I was imprisoned by my progeny, my daughter. The being that you call Akka for safekeeping. So she would sacrifice me for her beloved.
Yes, as you said, but how did they sway the people within the Vashnikari to aid in this?
They did not.
And why do the people within the Vashnikari see me as a traitor?
Because they know that you are not what they claim you to be. There is a reason why they wiped your memory.
Of course there is. It's not like it happened only once, you know.
I have no promises. Then I can only give what I know.
That's all I need.
But this time, she reaches out her hand. I will answer.
What are you offering? More than answers.
Enough to keep Ergal at bay. And enough for your mind to heal.
What of my sister?
I will help mend the madness from her mind. But I give no promises of survival.
It's perfectly fine by me. There's no hidden agenda. You're not... All you ask is that the demon doesn't succeed. That's it.
She bows, brings up her hands and bows. And this large owl creature.
This is my option. My one time.
You wanted answers.
I'm just a bit
There is
scared to
always
becoming a puppet again.
I will not have you as my puppet. I will have you as a companion towards a goal. And when that goal is fulfilled, you will never need me anymore. If you wouldn't have me. My agenda with mortals is far gone.
I guess there's nothing stopping me to help all I can anyway.
There's always a choice. There is always a path, and she shows with a plume of feathers on the other side. And you see a very dark stone corridor, and at the very, very far end, you see a dark silhouette and then a smile.
Oh my god!
There is always another path. The path of power, and the path to really destroy the demon lies within that corridor. I will not have the power to destroy. I only have the power to change.
And I will give you the power to take everything.
And you hear the being that you have heard so many times before creeping closer.
I can give you power.
But you tossed me away.
I
Good enough
never
for
tossed
You away.
You did.
I didn't know how strong you were, my friend.
I don't think it's a bit too late to say that now.
You hear a whisper behind. Anything can be mended by time.
You're not really helping your own case here, you know.
I am not here to make you choose. Only that you need to change. And embrace who you truly are. And accept that you are enough as you are.
And I will make no schemes. We will conquer this world together.
You just wanted that door. And then you stole my sister.
Leverage to open the door.
Are you for real?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. All according to plan.
You are so sad.
They do want to change this world too. But
Oh, I know.
With another cause.
I want
The
change
choice
as well.
is yours, of course.
I know it's mine, and I do want change as well.
So, do you want to break the world?
Or do you wish to change it to be the better? It's your choice.
Well, I'm not gonna break it. I offered friendship, companionship, support. And I got nothing in return. Only trickery.
It smiles.
The world is grim, my dear.
It's
Yeah,
reaching
and I
out
would have
its
been
hand.
fine with that.
It reaches
would have
out
been-
its hand.
I would have been fine with a grim world. If I had a friend at my side. But I didn't. So you kind of lost that chance.
So you're gonna trust this Fae to be truthful to you? Don't be so naive. It's better to know the devil than chance it.
No, I wanna trust either of you.
There is always a choice to never choose. Never. You need us. You need us all.
No, I don't. I don't wanna choose you. Either of you. I don't wanna be forced to make a choice right now. I'm not ready.
See that the jester falls back into the shadows. And Vifra goes to you and takes her hand onto your shoulder. Good. Now you have chosen, for the first time, yourself. She turns around and starts to walk towards the shadows. There is power within you. You only need to listen to it. As Rill return back. As all of you here behind in this
That can't be good.
How long has passed outside? Is it?
1 second.
So I put my pants on,
It's like
and we hear the jester bells.
Mhm.
What happened?
Someone just decided to make a quick appearance. Sort of told them to fuck off.
And Rill's eyes flare up in this purple light. And you feel something just surges within you. And then it dampers.
Okay.
Or just a quick visit?
I don't know. I think so. I feel okay. I think.
You have chosen your side.
Yes.
The trident stands, the dryad stands up. My guidance is done. Makes the gesture towards the pool, and it dissipates into the soil and grows over with a bunch of flowers. It kneels down towards Videl, and from its side, it takes this hand into its chest, and it breaks something inside of it, and it gives you the staff.
I take it and I bow. Thank you.
Then it looks up towards the sky, brings up its hands, and turns to a tree. And there we end tonight's episode, my friends. And with a lot of things, as my good friend says, what does it mean? We ended on that note.
Yes.
Really nothing has been answered, and yet maybe some things has been answered. Maybe, maybe not. We will see that in the next episode.
A lot of words, few answers.
A lot of words, few answers, but some were answers.
Hashtag Vandaloria.
Hashtag Vandaloria.
Question mark.
That's why there's a question mark in my symbol. It's a V and a question mark within it. Regardless, thank you so much, my friends, for staying up with us and listening to this fun episode. Make sure to go over to our YouTube channel to go to Roll of Faith, where you can find all of the other episodes leading up to this episode. We have also other games like Dawn of War, Rogue Trader, and a lot of other good stuff over there. So you should definitely head over there. And with that, my friends, I see you next episode.
Bye bye.